5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hear us. Maybe.
I also might just have to refresh. Refreshing. And now we have an ad. No, don't actually click on the ad.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I think we're good there. Microphone. Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, I probably just need to refresh.
All right.
That's okay. It's pre-show.
Darn it! And I should have known with if I had my
Hey!
And this
20.
Subscription.
What the word?
So 25 months, by the way.
That's a lot.
That actually also
That's
reminds
2
me.
years.
Hold on.
Holy crap!
That also reminds me.
That means we have to be here for 2 more years. Oh, Fred.
Freddie Daddy.
Glenn Fittich.
Oh, he brought it.
Yes. What's up, Dan? Danny's eating?
What's that?
You're eating? Yes.
So
I can't wait to meet little Christopher Shirts.
another thing to remember, by the way, because I just looked it up. In terms of release date, we are a month away from our 5th anniversary of the show.
Holy cow. How
Yeah.
far?
A month.
A month away.
So
All right.
it was April 16th. Now, granted,
Yep.
if I remember correctly, we technically recorded like at the end of March.
Yes.
And it took us that long to figure out the editing and everything
Well,
else.
not only that, but just to get able to post stuff on.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck was it? What did we post on first?
Well, Anchor.
Yeah, but it went to Spotify. There we go.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Apple took like until June to get us on Apple. It was ridiculous.
Well, that's what I'm saying is this, according to this, it was, 4/16/21.
416, baby.
And,
That's
and
crazy.
actually we released 2 episodes that day. So yeah, we're probably like a week away from our actual anniversary
Yeah.
pod.
I'm pretty sure I remember it being in March, which is crazy.
Yeah. 5 years. And you're gone next week though?
Yes, I am.
And then you're back?
Yeah, and then oh damn it, I forgot my work phone upstairs.
Well, no. So here's what I'm saying.
Well, here I got my. I forgot.
So April 1st, actually,
coming up.
that would be a good time to essentially celebrate.
Oh yeah.
Is the April 1st show right
Yeah.
before Easter?
Yep. Let me pull up. I forgot I have Outlook on this computer
The
too.
birth of Catholicism, the birth of the ITM.
Happy Easter / ITM birth.
5-year anniversary.
Death of Jesus Christ. And the birth of our podcast.
That's what I mean. Yeah, the resurrection.
Oh my gosh, that has to be some type of.
It's got to be something.
Yeah, that's not good. Anyway, so yeah, next week.
Is your mic hot, by the way? I don't know if it is or not.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, there you are.
Can you
Okay.
hear me
I
now?
mean, you might want
Yep.
it like by your mouth and stuff so you don't have to lean over the whole time.
We're gonna have to get another extender for headphones.
So do we need to get like whiskey glasses or?
So you want to try some?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
How bad is it, or how good is it?
I like the Glenfiddich a lot more than the Glenmorangie.
I was
Okay.
gonna say I
I think I've had that before. My dad used to drink it.
I don't like.
They're both scotches, though, right?
Yes.
we'll try them.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I always like my stuff cold, and I know you're like not supposed to do that, but
All right. So, out. I think there should be some smaller ones right up here. Is there?
Well, there's a little one.
I don't have any of my.
are they back there?
Ooh, they might be. Yeah, check on the other bar thing.
Or in that
So yeah, I'm gone all next week. I'm home. I'm home. Yeah, those will work.
Okay,
Um,
I called the
I'm
realistic
home
one.
again. I'm home again,
He's home again.
and then I'm gone.
Oh.
Okay.
Chicago.
So 1st, 8th, 15th, 3 straight episodes.
Yeah,
And then-
25th even. No. Sorry, first.
Yeah,
Yeah, 1st, 8th, 15th.
which is fine because I am then gone the 29th.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Oh, there's a 2-week stint. Wine glass. I'll do the Glenfiddich.
Yeah, I'll do the
A
Fiddich.
taste.
Okay.
I want the real glass
Whatever anybody is trying first, I will also try. And you can give me the wine glass.
They're both open.
And then, oh, dude, we're gonna go 3 weeks in a row
Yeah.
without a podcast.
Oh, are you gone?
In May.
I'm gone the 6th, but then we'll go 13th.
Well, no, then it's
20th.
only the
No.
25th, 29th, and the 6th. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be gone.
Unless we record on a different day.
Right, which we could. Well, actually, yeah, we definitely should
Yeah.
if that's the case.
Cool.
Will you be here on the 2nd
The
of
s-
May?
of May.
Oh, for Derby? We will not be.
I know that.
I think
We
yeah.
will be
I might be golfing
watching
in
the Derby
Southwind.
with a bunch of other highbrow snobs
I might
at
be.
Mackinac Island.
I might be in the Southwind tournament that day.
All right, fine.
I
I'll
know.
watch it at home.
But my wife will be there, around with the kids.
Anybody want ice in theirs?
I mean, I would, but you'd have to go upstairs.
Yeah.
You can run upstairs and grab some.
Yeah.
Actually, where's your ice bucket? Oh, yeah, back there. The silver.
Grab the white cup. I think that still has water in it.
Oh, gross. Probably moldy.
No, it should be good. Yeah, that one. Is that doesn't have anything in it, does it? Okay, good.
All right. Ice it up.
Oh my gosh, how
Welcome to the
embarrassing.
podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll do 3 weeks in a row. Right? 1st, 8th, 15th.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll have to do, a weekend. One in between somewhere.
Which the 8th and the 15th will mostly be preview and postmasters.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Dude, I'm so stoked. So stoked.
Good stuff.
I noticed you saw the menu.
Yes.
I was going to send that to you earlier, and I was like, they'll see it.
Yeah. No,
I kind of like it.
I had a couple different cold opens. This is one. And I saw that one. I was like, ooh, before Masters Week,
Yeah.
we will talk about Rory's
Wait, that is coming up
Dinner.
quickly, isn't it?
Yeah.
week after Easter.
The 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Okay. I have things in my Amazon cart that need to be purchased.
Ah, yes. Sweet.
You want to finish? I'll let you pour yours here.
Yes. I just need these.
Here, I'll try this Glenmore. Yep.
It's smoky.
Ooh, yeah. I'll do the big one.
Oop.
I'm not pouring myself
need
a
ice?
big one.
Would you like? Which one would you like to try?
I will take either one. We'll go with smoky first. What's the other one taste like?
Scotch.
Just
No, no.
straight
Good,
scotch.
good stuff. That's what it tastes like.
This smells really good.
It smells good, yeah. I'm just not
I'm not a smoky guy either.
I'm not a big scotch guy.
Well, I will help you drink it. I went light on my pour. That way I'm not greedy. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget, I do have to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I actually have a staff meeting bright and early as well.
Hell yeah.
At least turn the label, sir.
Oh, sorry.
This is a professional
Yeah,
podcast.
sorry.
If we're going to be drinking this scotch, we need to have it properly promoted.
Yeah. Oh man, that would get out of hand real quick if we were sponsored by a Scotch
Oh
company.
my God, dude, we would get so lit. It'd be great.
We would have to not meet on a Wednesday.
I know. That or we have like a
Okay.
half of a Scotch.
Just so everyone knows, we only have 2 hours and 40 minutes on the card. So
Ooh.
we cannot go for 2 hours and 40
no,
minutes.
we're not going to this week.
No, we won't.
Which actually, yeah, I need to look at what we actually decided on.
Oh, best and worst, spring,
Oh, okay. Best and
and
worst
then
spring.
just sports
1920s
stuff.
and sports stuff.
1920s and then sports stuff. Okay. Sweet.
Yep,
Should we get started?
we can.
All
Cold
right.
open.
Yep.
Okay. Ready?
Go.
So I saw something on Facebook the other day that I wanted to get your guys' opinion on, which Chris has already done me the service of putting up the map of Kansas right behind his head.
Oh yeah.
And there's 6 black bars numbered 654321 on it. The 6 is about, what would you say that is? Joaquini-ish?
Colby, There's Colby. Never mind.
It might be
Yeah,
Joaquini.
I would say
Yeah.
Joaquini.
So 6 is Joaquini, 5 is Hayes, 4 is about Ellsworth, 3 is Salina, 2 is Junction City, and then 1 would be Topeka.
Topeka.
If I were to ask you, where does Western Kansas begin?
I love this question.
What would you guys say?
What is
According
Western
to
Kansas?
this map, what is Western Kansas?
Culturally, geographically.
What
That's
is
the question.
what is Western
What is
Kansas?
Western Kansas?
The question is just that simple, right? What is Western Kansas?
Yeah.
What line?
Growing up in Western Kansas, I would say 5 and west. Like growing up.
So
40
Hayes and
miles-
West.
Growing up 40 miles from the Colorado border.
Yes.
Hayes
Okay.
West.
Okay. So Fred has Hayes.
Where I grew up and what I tell people Western Kansas is, for me, it's 3 west.
3 West, so Salina. Okay. And which is funny because I
Yep.
think a lot of people view Salina as the center of the state, even though it's not.
Yeah.
The center of the state is probably more Ellsworthy, maybe a little east of Ellsworth.
Isn't there a center of the state
It's
of Kansas?
by Beloit. I know
There's-
that.
The
No,
center of the United States.
right.
Which
Yeah.
is
It's
on north of Highway 36 up there, about directly north. The geographical center of the United States is about 13 miles north of Highway 36.
it's by Lebanon, Kansas. Yep.
There's a marker on the highway.
But what is the center of Kansas?
I think it's technically around that Beloit line. So like in between 3 and 4. I think.
Because I want to say that what town claims the center point of Kansas? I can't remember. I just saw it the other day. Dad and I drove by it when we were down. Dang it. I can't remember where we were. Somewhere in this area. And they claim to be the center of the country, which I was like, that's not right.
Right.
But it might have been the center of the state,
The geographical center of Kansas is located in Barton County,
Barton County.
Okay.
Yep.
according to AI, and we know how reliable they are.
Sure.
It's getting better.
So
getting better.
it could
Damn it.
be, yeah, maybe a little bit east.
But anyway, Salina.
Actually, Beaver's probably not too far off.
I know.
Now that I'm thinking about it, looking at the
Yeah.
map, if it's Barton County,
Yep.
Beaver might not be too far off.
But nonetheless, yes, Salina is what everybody thinks of as the center of Kansas because you have Highway 81 and Highway 70 crossing each other.
yes,
The two major highways.
right.
And also because it feels like it is the last major city before
Quote,
you
unquote.
go west.
Yes.
When I moved from Tulsa to Russell, when I moved back home, people were like, "Where are you living again?" And I'm like, "It's like an hour west of Salina." Well, where's that? And I'm like,
Yep.
"All right,
Yeah.
I'm like 69 miles from a Starbucks." Oh my god!
Right.
How are you functioning?
Which is no longer true.
Right.
Yeah.
But at the time,
Yeah. So the reason why I love this question is because, one, I do think it depends on who you ask and where they're from and that sort of stuff, whether they're from Kansas, where in Kansas are they from, whether they're in somewhere else in geographically or whatever. Because if you ask someone from Kansas City, I'm telling you right now, they'll say anything west of Topeka.
Yeah. One.
It's what, yeah, they will say 1, and they'll just say, well, there's nothing past Topeka. And I would say between Topeka and Manhattan, you would be correct. Like, I actually think that drive is insanely boring. Even though you do have the rolling hills and stuff, like there's nothing there. For me, from Manhattan to Hayes, I would consider that, and this is the tricky part of the question, central Kansas. And the
Yes.
reason why, and actually maybe not even Manhattan to Hayes, I might even say Manhattan to like, yeah, Ellis or Ellsworth, because basically every 15 minutes you're hitting a town.
Yeah.
Every 15 minutes you can stop for gas if you need to. You can go to the local grocery store to get snacks or like whatever it is you need to get, diapers, whatever it is. Now, once you get past Joaquini until you hit Colby, there is nothing.
Right.
And then when you get past Colby, there's nothing till Goodland. And then when you get past Goodland, there is nothing till Denver.
Yeah. Well, almost Lyman, but Lyman kind of sucks. Burlington.
Right. But again, those two
Kinda
towns,
sucks.
every time I see them on like the, you're this far away from Burlington or you're this far away from Lyman, I expect a big city, and they're like no bigger than a Colby or a Goodland.
Dude, yeah, Burlington's actually really small.
Yeah.
From the highway, it looks bigger than it is.
Yep.
Right.
You get into Burlington, you're like, is this it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the reason I think Hayes seems so small to people is because the interstate's on the north side of town.
Yep.
So unless you're truly going into Hayes, you don't think it's a big town. You think it's just another stop, no different than Colby, which Colby, you're on the south side of Colby.
Right.
But for me, I am kind of with Hannah that I have always viewed Salina as the western half of the state. And that's because if you talk to anybody from, yes, the eastern side, the southern side, they always say, well, where in relation to Salina are you? They don't even ask about Hayes.
They don't even know
They just
about
say,
Hayes.
how far past Salina are you?
Yep.
And then you give them that timeline, and they're like, okay.
In time wise, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not miles.
It's not 72 miles.
Yeah.
It's
It's about an hour.
about an hour.
I'm an hour past Salina. When I lived in Hayes, I'm an hour and a half past Salina.
Yep.
If you live in Plainville, all right, I'm an hour and a half past Salina, but then you got to drive north 40 miles.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay.
But the beauty is you still have interstate to go off of. When you start getting south of interstate, trying to describe where you're from, you're just like,
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm just roughly in this part of the state.
And look, I'll be honest, outside of Wichita, like all those towns, can you read all those to me, Chris, on the southeast side? We got Pittsburgh, Parsons.
Oh yeah.
Like
Iowa.
Chanute.
I know
Independence.
nothing of anything south of Olathe to the border, and really even south of Emporia to the border.
That's pitiful.
I know nothing
Dude, it's
about that side.
beautiful
And
country.
same thing with the other side with Liberal. Ulysses, like I've been to Liberal, but I couldn't. If you asked me to take you somewhere in that area of the state, I'd be like, I don't even know where I'm going. No clue.
Fun fact: I don't know how fun it is, but after Dad died, when the Texas family came, and they had to get off at Salina and come west, like they were having a fit just from Wichita to Salina.
Yep.
About how barren and bare it was. And when they hit Salina and turned west, one of them was just like, "Where do you live?" I'm like,
Past the wind turbines.
I'm like,
About 30 minutes past the wind turbines.
I just realized this is totally blocking my face on the podcast. Like nobody can see me.
I told him, I was like, think about where Grandma Haggard lived in Odessa.
Oh yeah.
So that's about where I live in Kansas.
Yep.
Yeah.
About the same.
Same.
Which
less 6 shooters.
Here's a good reasoning as to why I don't even care to go off interstate once you get past Hayes. I once had to take Reese to a youth league football game in Scott City.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the worst drive
It's
of my
down there.
life. It is boring. There are no stops. It's just nothing but dirt
Dude.
and grass.
In Scott City, you would think should be a bigger town than it is.
Right.
There's nothing around Scott City.
Nope. There's just a lot of feed yards.
Yep.
And really Garden City's the next big one. So,
So then you get to drive by the feed yards and be like, oh, it smells like money.
Yep.
right.
Smells
Also,
like
am I
money.
crazy, or does this map have Colby and Goodland like way up high?
No, that's how high.
Is
that
they
where
are.
they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is where they are.
I was
where it's
thinking
at.
I was thinking they were like not quite so northeast because I know like Sharon Springs and stuff like that up there.
Just Sharon Springs about straight south of Goodland.
Right.
On
Oh,
40
over
there.
here. Yeah.
Okay.
So
all right.
yeah,
Well,
I grew up right around where that river meets Highway 40. That's
Right here.
yep. Well, little further back west. So I'm very familiar.
you're like a weatherman.
I know.
Yeah, just
I
about
was actually
this
thinking
area.
it's a good thing you're not a weatherman.
He's talking somewhere right in this area.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. We always said, yeah, we're Western Kansas, but we always made the joke, at least we're not Eastern Colorado.
That is
Because
true.
once- Once you cross that border,
There's no,
oof.
Yeah.
Dry.
The way I sort of view it, looking at the map right now, is like the true central Kansas is Hayes to Dodge to Wichita to Manhattan. Like you draw like basically a little rectangle. So so start at Hayes, go down to Dodge City. So
Oh, over here?
yep, and then over to Wichita, and then up to Manhattan, up to Manhattan,
Trapezoid.
and then back to Hayes. Yeah, kind of like a trapezoid. That's like the true, like anything in that region, I'm good. Once you get beyond that region, nope, don't care.
All right. Well,
care.
you're missing out on southeastern Kansas. Just
100%.
saying.
I mean, the one time you visited me was not enough for me
Yeah.
to experience it. So.
It's
Look,
beautiful
I had
down
to
there.
drive to Madison, Kansas once, and you
Yeah.
want to talk about being in the middle of bum F nowhere.
Yeah, I played football against Madison High
That is
School.
also true, and that of course, was when we saw
Yeah.
each other. So, but yeah,
That's terrifying when you're 45 minutes away from the nearest gas station.
And the nearest Macy's too, right? Is that where,
The nearest anything.
isn't that where
Oh,
Melissa worked?
No, she worked at Maurice's.
Oh, Maurice's. I was
Yeah.
close.
So, okay. Well, that was a good little exercise for everybody. I don't think we have a consensus, but
So, I'm right. So,
I would say Salina
we're,
is essential.
geographically, we're on the western side of Kansas.
Yes.
If you have a dividing line right in the middle.
correct.
But we are in the western part of central Kansas.
Correct.
correct.
Yes.
Done.
That we can all agree on.
Done.
The western part of central Kansas.
We're not western Kansas.
Well, because
We're on the western part of central Kansas.
and there's a lot of people they'll say there's not a central Kansas. You just say western and eastern Kansas.
Ah, those guys are wrong too.
Yeah, there's definitely a central, and I laid it out. Like I said, Hayes, Dodge, Wichita.
Because she's from north central Kansas.
Very true. Yep.
Danny is.
Okay, but we don't say that.
What?
Well, we used to say that we were from like central Kansas.
Central Kansas.
Okay.
Okay.
But you're just on the north side of central Kansas.
Yeah.
We're on the west side of central Kansas.
North, south, east, and west. Okay, to me, I'm just somewhere in Kansas.
There you go.
All right,
I
Dorothy.
do like to always take my hand and be like, I'm here.
Yes.
Like the stupid Michigan people are like, here's where I live.
Yeah.
Here's where
I'm
live.
up by the thumb.
Yeah. All right. Let's start the show.
Yep. Hey, welcome back to ITM Kansas.
What are you doing?
My show doc is on the wrong side.
And you also like made a really tiny text.
Yeah, here we
What
are.
a fun way to start the show. Hey, everybody.
Hi. Coming to you live from the front porch. Welcome to In the Middle Podcast. Podcast about living life in the Midwest. Support a glass, sit on your ass, and join the conversation as we talk all things sports, hobbies, and life's greatest conundrums. Mark,
Psych.
what's up?
Speaking of pour a glass, sit on your ass. We got Fred back in the house in the
Yeah.
PD chair. Might become the PF chair before long. And Fred brought some scotch for all of us.
Yes.
It's tasting delicious, and we're going to get effed up tonight. So cheers to all of you guys, and I'll go ahead and even just bury that lead as well. And we'll just say, before we start the show, gotta shout out our Patreon supporters, Miss Hannah Haggard, Mr. Eric Rorick, and Mr. Joe Roth. And then, of course, our longest running supporter, Hunter Key. Cheers to all of you. Hannah subscribed for 25 months.
5 months.
So
Yeah.
now we're locked in for
Yeah.
2 years.
So we're coming up on our 5th anniversary of the show. We are in season 10.
Yes.
And Hannah is guaranteed
To
that we will go
season 15.
at least to, well, so we would have 11 in the fall, then 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Gosh. All right. We'll be back in 5 seasons.
We have to make it to the Patrick Mahomes season.
Oh.
Dude, can I just say this right now? Season 15, 20-0. Chiefs.
All right.
20-0. I'm calling it right now.
Way
5
too
years
early.
in advance.
Way too early.
Yeah, or 2 years in advance, I guess that would be.
He's gonna be old for a quarterback at that point.
Not old. 2 years. He's in his prime right now. He just
true.
turned 30.
Is that
True. He's not 40 yet.
Yeah. No,
As a quarterback, Hannah.
He'll
as
be
a
old.
quarterback.
He'll be old in 5 years. We're talking 2 years. He's
True.
still in his prime.
yeah.
And
That's
he's
very
not a running quarterback like Lamar Jackson, who's about to fall off in about 2 years.
Yeah.
That dude.
How about we save the sports for top?
Yeah, let's
That's true.
let's get
That's
on
true.
with another supporter of ours.
Yes, we of course have McNary Chiropractic's Dad Joke of the Week, brought to you by McNary Chiropractic Family Health and Wellness here in Russell, Kansas. Go see PD for all of your chiropractic needs. Sipe, what is the joke that will cracks our backs and our bellies with laughter?
What noise does a 747 make when it bounces?
When it, yeah, Boeing.
A Boeing,
Yeah.
a Boeing,
Yeah,
a
it's gotta be
Boeing.
Boeing. I like that one. Good classic
I'm
dad joke.
Joey every time I see it.
I love it.
Fantastic dad joke. Very well done. And then, Sipe, do we have any other house cleaning that we need to take care of?
We do, and I was terrible. I promised that we're gonna release a new logo, a new merch item.
Well, you said sometime this season, so you have time.
Oh, I do. I didn't say the next episode.
No, you said sometime this season.
Good.
So you'll release season 10 stuff on episode 12, the finale.
Yes. So go be on the lookout, guys. Get your credit cards ready. But before we get started with the show, be sure to subscribe over on Twitch, support us on Patreon, and join the Discord community. You can check it all out on our others links and socials by using the ITM Kansas handle. Don't forget to switch over to our merch store.
Scotch hitting you a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. For all of your shirts, hats, mugs, and more. And again, we're going to be having those new logos drop this season.
Yeah.
At some point. Because I'm rocking the OG right now.
You know what? I actually wore that the other day. It was cold outside. I needed a navy shirt.
Yeah.
And so I wore that, but then I had a pullover over it. But I was just like, I could tell I had worn it a lot because like it was
like
all like
starting to. Yeah.
Oh, it's not starting.
Wear.
It's you can't even tell what the logo is anymore. But that just goes to show that we have really good stuff because I wear it all the time.
Yeah, and it's comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, Mark, what are we talking about today?
Well, today it is episode 2 of our decade season. So in true fashion, in topic number 2, we will talk about the 1920s, the roaring 20s.
Yes.
But before that, we do have a lot of sports stuff to catch up on. We touched on like little bits and stuff at the beginning of the season 2 weeks ago. But we still have a lot to catch up on. So we're going to do that. And then topic number 3, for the first time ever, the best and worst things about spring. Which I'm shocked we've never done that because
I know
we always record in the spring. We've just never done that topic, but we've done all the
crazy.
other seasons.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So spring is last probably because it's the worst. Actually, that's not true. Winter's the worst.
Yeah, winter for sure. Number 1.
I knew it. I saw you going for it. I'm like, he's got to press the wrong button, isn't he?
And I can't stop it either.
Nope.
It's just going to keep going.
Nope. And then after you do that,
Yeah.
I'm going to press this button like 3 times so that you know during editing that you're just a total loser. What
was that?
Hallelujah.
There it is. Talk
Nothing
number
happened.
1.
No one knows anything of what occurred. So
Editing magic.
Hey, no, the man behind the curtain.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So real fast,
Sports.
Yes, we did before, like in episode 1, we just had the Trent McDuffie trade for the Chiefs. So we did discuss that.
Which
so if
was
you want to
huge.
hear our thoughts on that, you can go back and listen to episode 1. That's called professional promotion, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
But we've had some other things happen since then, including the signing of Super Bowl MVP Ken Walker, baby.
I know. I'm stoked. What's funny is we talked last week about, do we draft a running back? Do we need a bigger running back?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I think we need to go first round with him. Now I don't think we need to.
Nope, don't think so.
I would agree. Yeah, I don't think we need to go first round with the running back.
Let's look for linemen. Let's look for defense,
Pass
rusher,
Yep.
and maybe a safety. Or a
I
corner.
think one of the beauties of this draft is so the technical like best position and in terms of offense is wide receiver, but they're not like super highly touted wide receivers like in years past, like a Jamar Chase or a Justin Jefferson, where it's like, oh, these guys could go in the top 5
Right.
type of a thing. Not that I think we even necessarily need the receiver stuff. I think the best part with the Chiefs right now is we are truly in a best available player draft. And that doesn't matter if it's our 9th pick, our 29th pick. Doesn't matter if we trade back or trade up or like whatever the case is. I think truly we can just accumulate whatever picks we can and just draft whatever the best player is, whether it is defensive line, offensive line, wide receiver, linebacker, whatever. I think this will be a very fast turnaround for the Chiefs. And ironically, it started with a position nobody ever cares about, which is running back.
Yep, I love it.
And the best part with Ken Walker, his biggest issue has always been injury. And one thing the Chiefs tend to be good at, unless it's offensive line for some reason, is we tend to not get like crazy injured without like some sort of freak accident, like, Mahomes hitting Rashee Rice, who then ironically hit Mahomes, and they both tore each other's ACLs.
Yes.
Or Travis Kelce dislocating Xavier Worthy's shoulder on a, they ran into each other.
Yep.
Like, it's freak accidents that's occurring, not like, oh, ouch, I pulled my hammy or something like that, which is Ken Walker's whole issue. But what I love about Ken Walker is he is like literally ranked #1 in elusive rate. So like he doesn't get touched. He's big enough to break those tackles. And he's also fast enough, which is why I said we've needed for years that when he gets to that second level, he can run away from the corner, the safety, or whoever it is and hit the big play. So we got all three of my wishes in one guy. Now we just need him to stay healthy.
Yes. Hannah, you want to talk about, I don't know, new QB in the locker room?
I think you got a great backup quarterback, but it's just a personal biased opinion, according to myself and everybody else. But
Hey, anything is possible. Will forever live in Chiefs history.
also
will.
true.
Yes.
And I have said for years, and this is part of my bias because I'm an Ohio State girl. He has not been in a good place.
No,
And
Bang.
his entire career.
exactly what you said the other day in the chat was he's not been with Andy Reid. He's not been behind Patrick Mahomes. This is a completely different. I better set that down. He's been in a completely different,
She's getting animated, ladies and gentlemen.
completely different environments that have not been good.
Yeah.
And so I really think if you put him in the right environment, I mean, he did do well at Ohio State.
Yeah.
So
You know, I saw a comparison of Justin Fields to Alex Smith, where he had a different head coach and offensive coordinator every single year.
Yep.
And so now, I mean, with Andy Reid and Mahomes to learn under and EB back,
Yeah.
I don't think we even touched on that
We
last
didn't.
time.
No, we didn't.
No.
I think that's going to be a huge part of their offense.
Yep.
And I mean, just all these offensive weapons, just in the backfield alone. I mean, it's going to be tremendous. There's definitely going to be the option for.
I'm getting goosebumps over here. Sorry.
I know. I should run down my spine.
Dude, even just play action pass.
Play action pass.
You
play
have to
action
respect it
option.
now.
yeah.
You know, like I could see Mahomes and Fields being in the backfield at the same time.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. They'll do some crazy Wildcat play against the Raiders and be like, yeah, screw you guys.
Yeah. And the Ravens. Just,
Right.
just to put it in the
Well, since Jerry has done absolutely nothing in this offseason,
again.
again,
Well, sorry. He kind of did something by not doing something last
I
time.
mean, he franchised Pickens. So there you go.
regardless, whatever. I'll believe anything when it happens. At least the Chiefs are doing the right thing.
Yes.
So I can at least have a decent team to cheer for.
There you go.
The thing with Fields, and this is the only thing I have to add, it takes the pressure off of Pat has to be back week 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we got him early enough right now where spring training's about to start, right? It's going to go through the summer. Like, we get him in the system now
You get him learning and
with
quick
EB.
learner.
Yeah, and Mahomes, I guarantee, is going to be working with them.
Oh, you know,
So-
Mahomes has been in
Well,
the building.
Right.
and don't get me wrong, Mahomes is tough as nails and he can play through injury, like literally won a Super Bowl on one leg. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
I do also think, though, there is a level of like, now that he's getting to the age that he is at, which isn't older, but he's not this young pup anymore that can just take all
Bounce
of these
back.
punishments left, right, and center.
Yep.
Is now, if it's like he does twist an ankle or something like that, as he's known to do, it's like, hey, just sit this week. We're playing the Jets. we'll just let Justin go out there.
can handle
You
the
know,
Jets.
Revenge game.
we're gonna run the ball with Ken. You know, we're gonna let him control the game. We'll run some read option, which is what Justin's really good at. And when the defense all comes up, Justin over the top to Thornton or whoever the case is.
Or,
and-
I don't know, big old 8-7 with the
Yeah. Oh,
announcement
yeah.
since we recorded last.
Chelsea back, baby.
Coming back for one. Did you see this $12 million 1-year sign?
It's basically a hey, let's go win a Super Bowl
Yes.
deal.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
I know it's guaranteed, quote unquote, 12 million, but there's only 3 million of cap space hitting right now.
Yeah, it was like all up front.
Like,
Like
Yeah.
across the table, here's your money, come back.
to protect the cap space, to protect everybody else,
Yeah.
and to just come back and win a freaking Super Bowl.
And what I loved about the deal was there was a lot of percentages of snaps played in games, like in over so many games, and then also in the playoffs, to where Kelsey's saying, yeah, don't pay me if I'm not playing.
Right.
Like, I want to be on the field to earn whatever bonus that they have structured up. So
He made the comment on the podcast because Jason asked him, well, how long have you known that you're going to come back? He was like, since November.
yeah, midway through the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm like, true fans did not question
Yeah.
whether he was coming back or not.
Except for the last game, he took a real long time to get off the field, and I was like, oh, I hate that. I honestly thought after that, watching it, I thought he was done, but I'm glad he's not.
Which, by the way, speaking of Travis Kelce, like we have drafted a handful of tight ends in the past, like Jared Wiley. Noah Gray is fine, but we're still kind of looking for that next like sort of athletic freak that
Gray's-
Kelce is.
He got
Gray's
traded.
out.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, is Gray gone? Okay, I
Made
missed
me
that
sad.
news.
That is
But
sad.
Made me sad.
even draft wise, and I just quickly looked it up. The one that I was remembering hearing someone talk about was the Kenyon Sadiq from Oregon, who's like an athletic freak of nature.
Yeah.
But then the consensus number one is Eli Stowers out of Vanderbilt. And then number 3, Hannah, Max Clare. Tell me about him.
Oh my
Who's this
God.
Max Clare kid?
He is a.
And why should the Chiefs draft him?
Ohio State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an Ohio State boy. He did a lot of good things for us on our road to the national championship that we did win. So he's a quiet tight end. Like he does not flashy like Travis or anything like that. Like he just comes in and does the work.
Sure.
I mean,
Kind of like a Noah Gray.
yeah.
Yeah.
He comes
Okay.
in, he does the work. He'll block when he needs to. He'll catch the ball when he needs to. But yeah, I did not realize he was number 3. That is fan freaking.
He's ranked 3. Obviously, Stowers and Sadiq are higher rated, which I would be thrilled if we got them. But that's also, I think, part of the Kelce deal is, hey, not only let me come back, but please go get my replacement, whether it's in free agency or in the draft. Let me work with them
Right.
this year. And then, yes, I will pass the reins off. Like, so, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the Chiefs, even at 9, take Sadiq or Stowers, however it's pronounced.
Is that the Vandy guy?
Vanny Guy Stowers, yeah.
I kind of like that pick, to be honest. Just from where he comes from, maybe not a whole lot of success in the past, because that's kind of where Travis came from. Since he was not a football school,
No.
still kind of isn't. But
tries.
that would be kind of a cool. Like they both come from the same type of pass. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
And then we should have Josh Simmons back this year, right?
Yeah.
He should be healthy.
Oh, yeah.
So with all of that
Yeah.
on the offensive line and all of these other pieces that are coming together,
Oh, my God. Why is my brain
not brain.
farting right now? Yeah.
Like we still got Worthy, still
Taylor.
got Rice.
Taylor's gone too.
Yes.
Taylor's gone too.
Which I said that last podcast, and it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, crickets. Nobody said anything.
You must have said it in the heat of a moment
I
or
said
something.
74, Allen's favorite guy. Taylor's
Oh, okay,
out.
okay,
He's
okay.
gone.
Yeah.
No, I heard
Pumped
that,
about
and
it.
I
No more false starts, baby.
A lot of money saved on that deal.
A lot of penalties, a lot of yards saved.
So other just things of note. So that's the Chiefs side. We'll talk a little bit more once draft season stuff comes in. Your old Sooner signed with the Vikings, Chris,
Yeah, Kyler.
which I find interesting. I heard.
hilarious.
Well, I
do
heard
too.
another kind of funny thing today, which is Kyler's going to the Vikings this year
Yeah.
as a placeholder because after this year, like he's a free agent again. He only signed a 1-year deal and said, you are not allowed to franchise tag me. Like that was in the contract. So even if he balls out, he could go win a Super Bowl.
He's going to Minnesota to play Call of Duty, dude. That's
Well,
it.
No, I know. I fully agree. However, I did hear this, which I was kind of like, ooh, that would be kind of fun to watch if he decided to focus on football. Is the Vikings are a placeholder team because when Matt Stafford retires at the end of next year,
to
then the
Detroit.
Rams could sign him.
Oh,
and if you
yeah,
put
God.
Kyler with Sean
LA.
McVay, like, ooh.
Holy crap.
And I also think Sean McVay will at least be able to relate to him a little bit more as a younger coach to be like, look, buddy, I will sign you and we will win Super Bowls. But yes, like we got to grow up.
Yeah.
We got to grow up. And I say that as someone who's only like 5 years older than you are. We
You
have
got
grow
to
up,
watch
Kyler.
film, dude. You have to watch film. You have to be in bed by 10 o'clock at night. What are you doing until 2 a.m. playing Call of Duty? Like,
Yeah.
not watching film. I know that. Yeah, so I could see it coming. They've had just a terrible time down in or he has down in Arizona.
I mean, he has not played great.
No.
No,
And the fact that they're sending him to
the north.
Minnesota,
Send him to the north.
Yeah.
Well,
And the
but
fact that he
Justin
just-
Jefferson.
Right, but he's just holding place because they're not ready for JJ McCarthy yet. Which didn't Hannah tell you that he was a sucky quarterback?
She
Has
hates
nothing,
Michigan.
has nothing to do with where he played.
She hates Michigan so much.
I'm just saying
Yeah, well, and honestly, I think they might have.
they jumped
Been-
the gun on
Yes, they,
JJ.
I think they got second thoughts. Halfway through the season when he only had like one game that was meaningful at all
Yeah.
last year that he won.
And he only played good in the fourth quarter of that game.
Right.
See,
So
that's what happened. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna.
I think
I'm gonna rise above.
Kyler could be a good backup / maybe mid-year starter for Vikings. I don't know how well that would go over. I mean, I wish him all the best. I do like the idea of him going to the Rams next year in 27. Now, I don't think he's going to pan out though. And I think
Yeah.
he's done. I think I want to root for him because he's.
He should have played baseball.
Yeah, honestly. Now, it was really cool watching him in Lawrence right behind Baker in the fourth quarter run and be the fastest man on the field. That was really cool. But, yeah, I think his time's done, to be honest. I think he's going to just drift away now.
Yeah.
So Arizona hasn't picked up a quarterback yet, have
Well, they saw Brissett, and he'll.
So, no.
basically, I think Arizona is gonna play for the number 1 seed next year, and
I can see
then
that.
I heard this just because it's poetic, is they'll go get Arch Manning so they can reunite the Manning Harrison.
Oh,
Duo.
wow.
But
That's
again,
cool.
is Arch a true NFL caliber quarterback? Because
Not
he's
yet.
struggling in college.
Yeah, not yet.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
not yet.
I think
Halfway through the year.
I think he will get there, because his dad has always been, the goal. While it may be the NFL, you're here.
Right.
Yeah.
This is what you have to do now.
Yeah, you're getting $6 million right now.
Yeah, to just play college ball.
Yeah.
So figure it out. Keep learning. And who's the coach at Texas?
Some idiot.
I don't know.
Can't think of his name.
Doesn't
Anyway,
it start with an S?
It's an idiot. It starts with an I.
I.
and you
Idiot.
talk about
Gotcha.
me in Michigan, really?
I hate Texas. Hate them.
Anyway, I think he will continue to. God, why is that even? He will continue to thrive at Texas, and I think he will do better to where he will be the number 1 pick when he finally does declare for the draft.
So,
Yeah.
but
well,
he's being smart, continuing to learn while still going to school because
the
he is.
the idea behind Arizona is next season they're projected to have the most cap space in the NFL, and if they just tank for the first overall pick, they can get like Arch if he declares, and then also just spend a ton of money on offensive line, like whatever it is. You have Marvin Harrison there, you have Michael Wilson there, you have Trey McBride there. They just paid a bunch of running backs actually. So like I think Arizona's idea is, look, this is part of the plan. We're just going to purposely take last so we can get the quarterback of our choosing. And then, 1 year turnaround is sort of their mentality. But
I know
Yep.
this is a little off topic, but
Hot topic?
hot topic.
How's that scotch working for you?
It's delicious.
I'm going to pour myself another glass.
I'm just still trying to wrap my head around a college player being able to be paid $6 million. I
know.
mean, it's just.
It's
Not
ridiculous.
saying I agree or disagree. It's just.
It's the
Art.
minors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're truly living in where college is the minors.
Yeah.
which is truly awful.
Well, but
I.
if they would structure deals in the NCAA with some type of guidelines, it actually could be really good for college football.
Right. If the NCAA had not gotten their head stuck up their ass
Yes.
and had gotten involved in the first place,
Yes.
then it would be completely different. But where
Yep.
we've just gone all willy nilly and Arch Manning makes $6 million and so makes, $4 million or whatever, it's ridiculous.
Or Oklahoma pays this kid $2 million to come from California that he didn't even start the 5th game of the year, and we're locked in for $2 million. Like
Yeah.
the dude just sucked, and he got paid, so he stopped playing. What I think where it could be good for college football is where you structure a deal to where you have to play all 4 years or money's off the table. And as soon as you transfer, we talked about it before.
Yeah.
If you transfer out or within district.
Treat it like
or
an actual contract.
if it's gone over into a different conference, then you have to forfeit the money that you already took. Right? So keep the money in the conference so that way your conferences don't get lopsided all over the place. Not only that, but right. And I think you'll see more 4-year college players doing it that way, because why am I going to go risk going to the NFL and not getting paid or getting hurt or not performing where I could sit back and make $1 million a year being a lineman?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's where it could be good for college football. Right now, it's just the Wild Wild West, and people are getting paid stupid amount of money to not do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Same in basketball. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, KU's been doing it for years.
That wasn't even where I was going with that. But anyway.
Oklahoma was doing it in football too. I'm not, the cloth is not over my face either. Speaking of college basketball, real quick, Oklahoma made a really awesome run right towards the end of the season in the SEC tournament. Went into the not semifinals, but the one right before it, the quarterfinals. Lost a heartbreaker to I forget who it was. They ended up winning the SEC championship. But anyway, we were first 4 out, so we were playing NIT in Las Vegas. Dumb. And if it wasn't Easter weekend for the championship, me and my dad and my brothers, honestly, were about to book some flights to Vegas to go watch it.
That'd be
That would
fun.
have been a good one.
It would have been cool. But it's one of those, it's like it's Easter weekend for the championship, so we don't want to go out there for 4 days to miss Easter.
3 quick things, and then we can jump back to the college basketball. Number 1, Chargers did get Mike McDaniel from the Dolphins, which a lot of people are really excited about. They have a bunch of cap space. They've been playing a bunch of they have a bunch of money, all that sort of stuff. Look, unless Justin Herbert can win a big game, I don't care if they go undefeated during the regular season. It's not going to matter if he's going to fall on his face in the playoffs. So all you Charger fans out there, just
calm down.
How about you win one first, okay? That's number 1. Broncos literally just yesterday signed Jalen Waddle, which that scares me a little bit.
That is scary.
From the Dolphins, because now
I liked rooting for him.
Sutton, Waddle, Franklin, and Pat Bryant, that is a good receiving core. They still have Dobbins and Harvey in the backfield. Evan Ingram's at tight end. Broncos, especially with that defense, they'll get Bo Nix back.
Bo Dukes.
I initially said I don't think the Broncos or the Chargers will make the playoffs. After this free agency, that might have been a hot take. And then even the Raiders, they have a bunch of cap space and they're spending money and stuff, and they'll continue to spend money as years go on. Obviously, they'll get Mendoza, but
you think that's locked in?
Well, what?
Mendoza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But what I do also find funny is they were on the receiving end of the Ravens being really smart, but also
that was the sketchiest thing ever.
Big old bush league biatches. Because look, I'm just saying, if I get it, it was the illegal the legal tampering period, which is the dumbest name of anything of all time.
Tampering,
and I get it,
which is illegal.
If your name is not on the contract, you can have handshake deals left, right, and center, but if your name's not on the contract, it is not official. And that's why the whole breaking news thing, I kind of loved this from a consumer standpoint of it's really fun to watch Adam Schefter and other people, breaking news, Max Crosby is going to the Ravens, blah, blah, blah. And then, oh, no, sorry, I was wrong.
Never mind.
I'm a dummy because the papers weren't signed and he's actually against a Raider. Whoops.
That was a sketchy back out.
So that just shows and that's just sports media, big time news media and all that sort of stuff. Calm down. You don't have to be the one to break the story, because if you don't have all the facts, just settle down.
Yep.
Settle down. But for the Ravens, it was smart in the sense of they were going to get Max Crosby, who's a great defensive player. I was scared of the facts Max Crosby was going to go there.
Yeah.
But in exchange, they were going to get rid of 2 first-round picks, which is a big cost, and they were going to pay Max Crosby a bunch of money. And then all the other teams signed all of these players to these big deals. And then they're like, oh, actually, no, never mind. We're not going to take Max Crosby. We're going to pay Trey Hendrickson, who's also a really good defensive player from the Bengals in division. So that hurts their division rival.
Yep.
And they get their 2 first-round picks back. So, like, really smart by the Ravens to basically take Crosby off the table for everybody. And then it's like, yeah, you can go back to the Raiders now. But also, Ravens, come on.
Yeah,
You're still not going to beat the Chiefs. Like,
Well-
you can do all this Bush League crap all you want. You still fired your head coach.
Yeah.
You fired your offensive coordinator. Lamar Jackson is still going to want his money. You're going to have to pay him.
Yep.
And then you're not going to be able to pay anybody else. And Lamar Jackson, like Justin Herbert, can't win anything in the playoffs.
Yep.
It's not going to matter.
What the whole thing I have an issue with is like, oh yeah, we're going to sign you to this great big deal. Oh, but by the way, you can't pass a physical that we knew that you couldn't pass because you were injured.
Yeah.
Literally 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Like
With like a torn ACL.
right.
I think they.
But that's what I mean is it was like smart.
I think the player they signed. I don't think they knew he was necessarily on the table when they were making the deal with Crosby.
Right, but that shouldn't matter. Like
Well, I know, and then the player showed up for the physical, or Crosby showed up for the physical.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you failed it.
yeah, and he's like, "No shit.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
limping."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it'll be really curious to see how this affects potential future trade deals.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean
Down the
is I
road,
think
like,
because they've done this
nobody's-
before, but it wasn't with a big name like Crosby.
I
Yep.
mean, if somebody's like, say somebody's going to trade me 2 first-round picks, I mean, yeah, that's going to be enticing, but do you even entertain it
Yeah.
with the Raiders' history? I would say probably not.
Yeah,
But again, it wasn't the Raiders; it was the Ravens.
the Ravens. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
unreal.
Yeah. So Bush League Ravens just embarrassing the league once again. And then the Bills got DJ Moore, so good for Josh Allen.
Yeah, but then they lost somebody else. Who was it? Gosh darn it! It was another receiver.
I don't know if they lost Coleman yet, but they basically threw him under a bus.
Yeah,
And they lost their head coach. But
Yeah.
yeah. Poor Bills.
anyways, no, we'll go back to
Bills.
college basketball. March Madness.
Yes. I already told you Oklahoma.
You
they're
still
out.
need to do your bracket.
I
by the
tried
way.
yesterday and the link was broke.
Okay, that was for mine.
Oh.
Go to the text link.
Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get that. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to participate in the ITM March Madness thing, let us know and we'll send you a link.
Yes.
Because I don't have it directly in front of me right now. Otherwise, I'd share it in the chat.
I don't think I could even explain all the characters that it would probably take on the where you type it in.
I don't know. I would just copy and paste it. But no, I am very excited, and I will just I don't care. I'll tell you guys my Final Four right now. I do have Arizona winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
I saw them beat Houston, and Houston they were kicking the crap out of Houston, who's supposed to be a really good team.
Who
And then
are.
Houston came all the way back. And it was like, oh, Arizona's going to get upset. And then they were just like, ha, just kidding. We're actually going to kick the crap out of you again. So I was like, seen enough. I'm taking Arizona. I do have Arizona going against, it was out of the South region. Hold on. Not ISU, not. So here's my Final Four. I have St. John's. I have Iowa State and... Oh my God, who's the? Oh, Houston. So actually, I have a rematch. I have Arizona versus Houston.
Houston, yeah.
And Houston was in the championship last year. They lost. Sorry, Houston. Gotta happen again. You're gonna lose to Arizona, and they're gonna toy with you once again. But that's my Final Four. So yeah, I got Duke getting upset. I got Florida getting upset. Michigan gets upset. Arizona's the only one that gets there.
To be honest, I'm going to do one of two things. I'm either going to pick like 3 colors and just go with those 3 colors the whole tournament, or
I mean, it is a strat.
unless this is outlawed, and tell me now, I'm going to have my buddy Chat GPT pick all the teams for me.
That'd be kind of fun, actually. You should name it Chris GPT.
Sipe GPT.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
No,
Go
do
for
it.
Do it.
Okay, I'm going to do it then.
So like I did the one where I look at everything,
Mm-hmm.
my serious, this is the one where we look at the records. And look at
Oh,
who's
and
played well.
actually, I should refrain. That's probably not my Final Four for the ITM thing. That's for the Aussie bracket, which for me is like the real bracket.
Yeah. The money bracket.
Yeah.
Like
All
so
cards on the table bracket.
if you look at my ITM thing and you're like, oh, you backed out of this team, it's like no, that was actually my alternate bracket.
Yeah.
So sorry, ITM fans, you get the second one. And if you're my brother-in-law Jake and you listen to this, you get my I'll just throw shit at the wall.
Yes.
Because no one cares about your stupid, March Madness thing.
And that one probably would do better.
Yeah, probably, unfortunately.
So I did the same thing. Like my CBS bracket as the ideal. This bracket for ITM, I did a mix of upsets and looking at the thing.
Ooh.
So like I actually have Howard beating Michigan in the first round. So we'll see.
Wow.
Yeah.
You really hate
I
Michigan.
really do. Anyway. and then-
Either Bell or Jack has Howard in the Final Four.
Yes.
yes.
I forget which one, but they were just like, yeah, this team. And I'm like, okay.
That's great. And then I have another bracket where I just did kind of the same thing. So, because, you want to be able to say, like, hey, I picked that upset. It doesn't matter what bracket you pick
Sure.
the upset
Yeah.
in.
That
Just
is
so long
true.
as you're like, on one of these,
I called it.
I called it. I called the VCU.
My other
upset
31 games were
like 6
wrong,
years ago.
but this one. Yeah, that actually is fun when you pick the upset,
Yeah.
the one that everybody talks about, and you're just like, yeah, called it.
Yeah, I already had that.
Suck it.
Should I put
Duh.
money on Howard? I'm just kidding.
I was like, probably not.
Probably not. No, I'm kidding.
All right, sweet. I got it pulled up.
All right.
Although I did also see something the other day that NIL will effectively also ruin March Madness
Yeah.
because now instead of like it's a good coach or a good team or a blue blood or like whatever it is, it's like which team has the most money.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's the team that's going to win.
Not
and I
this
think
year,
that
though.
kind of no. They said for future March Madnesses, it'll be like those true 16 seeds.
Yeah.
They will never be to one again because they are literally like NBA players.
Right. But I did, one of the things I did see earlier this week, they're already talking about the potential for a matchup of St. John and Kansas because St. John's number one player played at Kansas last year. And we've had issues with Darren Peterson this year and blah, blah, blah.
What? We have?
Anyway. And so,
I mean, I have St. John winning
Sorry,
that
Fred.
game.
so it's just interesting to see how they're already talking about it and we haven't even hit the 64 yet.
Which, fun fact, Rick Pitino and Bill Self have never faced each other in a postseason tournament game.
Ooh.
Now, see, my grandma hated, and I mean hated, Rick Pitino.
Oh, I love Rick Pitino.
She
I mean, he's done some shady shit, but
She was a Kentucky,
love Rick
She was a
Pitino.
Kentucky fan.
Oh.
So she.
oh yeah,
she
Louisville.
hated him.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
let,
yeah,
let me pick one pick real quick. I'm just scrolling through. BYU. Yep, there we go. All right.
All right.
They're playing Texas.
See, I'm not the only one who does it.
By the way,
Hate
I did
Texas.
have, and I did this ahead of time. There is always, well, not always, mathematically speaking, there is typically a double-digit seed that gets to the Sweet 16 or Elite 8. I forget what it was. And as I was going through my bracket, I have a bunch of fives getting really far. St. John's is one, Vanderbilt is another. I have them going far. Like, I think they're both in my Elite 8. But I was like, dang it, I don't have that like super underdog.
Yep.
And so I was looking at all the teams and looking at like the pathway. I'm hearing nothing about Gonzaga at all this year.
It's
They
the
have a
2000s team, dude.
And but this is what I mean is like, so if you win like your first game and then your second game is against Gonzaga, who's not getting hyped this year, I was like, oh, there's my Sweet 16 team. You know who it is? Texas. Sorry, buddy. I got Texas in the Sweet 16.
They suck, dude. They suck so bad.
Beat BYU, beat Gonzaga.
As someone who has literally had basketball on for the last 3 weeks,
Yep.
watching all of the things, I am curious to see if that is going to help me with my brackets. I don't think so, but just
See who's hot.
to see who's hot and who's
Yeah.
not, and who is able to come out and be like, I still in my heart believe that maybe KU will get their shit together.
They won't.
And make a deep run, but they will not.
Not this year.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
they won't. But in my heart, I still think it.
That Houston loss was ugly.
Oh, it's
Oh my
That-
god. Ugh.
anyhow.
Who was a really bad like A&M or no, not A&M.
In the Big 12 this year.
Yeah, Texas Tech maybe.
Texas Tech was good until they lost their star player.
But I'm saying it was that worst loss at home one
Oh, was it
like
Texas?
ever in KU history.
Was
it Tech?
remember.
I don't remember.
That was this year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like in January.
KU lost by like 25 at home. It was to a not good team.
Yikes.
I thought it was Tech, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway,
Probably, yeah. haven't been
Fred,
paying-
anything on basketball, or do you got
No, I
Final
was just
Four?
looking. I had I think I had Vanderbilt
It was
actually making it
BYU
pretty
in
deep. I was
February.
trying to remember how far I had them going.
You said
I had Vanderbilt in the Final Four.
There you go.
BYU and
Losing to
Vandy?
Duke.
No,
So-
the worst loss was against BYU
Oh.
in February.
Gotcha.
That was at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Why was I thinking it was a black team,
What'd you say, Fred?
like Cincinnati or something? I
I had
don't know.
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
The Final Four.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to see what ChatGPT picks for me.
I'm excited to see what ChatGPT says.
I want to see the Sype GPT bracket.
I'm going to say,
Make a clod.
Now, hopefully, it doesn't go like just straight chalk because that would be annoying.
I'm going to tell it I want some upsets and I want Texas to lose.
Beautiful.
I will say ChatGPT helps me get Daisy May ready for
Oh yes, the duck.
Ooh, The March Madness duck.
yes, she's
Love
ready
it.
to go. In fact, my cleaning lady today said, "Why is she not dressed for Easter?" I said, "Hello,
It's March
Yeah.
Madness.
it's March Madness.
Yeah.
She's got plenty of time."
You should send that to me and I'll post it on our Instagram.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So if we want to move away from March Madness real fast, Olympics, we got what, like second, like we always do, or I don't even know what that final medal count ended up.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Okay.
honestly did not watch hardly any of the Olympics this year.
I didn't either. I didn't even watch curling, which made me say I never caught it. Like I never noticed it was on.
I watched it like 3 times.
I did see Lindsey Vonn almost die.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Because you were at my house when
Yeah.
that happened, and that was crazy.
Norway topped with 41 total medals, 18 gold, followed by the United States with
Yeah.
33 total medals and 12 gold.
Mm.
But the main
Which is it normally Norway or is it like Sweden or something?
Norway's
Yeah, same
one of
thing.
the top 3.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
But I will say
Russia.
this was the good year because the women's hockey team,
Oh, yeah.
the men's hockey
Yes.
team,
Yeah.
and the Paralympic hockey
Yes.
team
Fantastic.
all beat
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hockey is our
Screw
sport
you,
now.
Red Leaves.
It's our sport.
Our sport.
U.S. sport, baby.
You thought it was yours, but it's not.
Keep that south of the border.
And baseball belongs to the Venezuelans
Yes.
Probably.
as of yesterday.
But their oil does not.
That is correct.
Sorry. That's so bad.
Last thing I want to touch on, and we will do much more golf when it comes to Masters, but just had the players.
Yeah.
Just had the players.
Yep.
Hannah's boy Oberg unfortunately beat down his leg.
Yeah, he did.
Which
I was rooting
was
for him.
shocking because he's usually so level-headed.
Right?
But
But this is the first time on Sunday that he's going in with a lead and like playing the best golf.
was it the first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So he's better at playing from behind.
Yeah.
I guess is what we've learned.
Scotty
Scheffler is playing terrible right now.
Yeah, dude. And I saw that he switched drivers and he's going to continue with this new driver. It's going all over the place.
Now his cut streak is still going.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't been cut.
Barely.
But like the Masters is no joke.
Yeah.
And even though he's a 2-time winner, I'm a little nervous. Like you want to put some plus money somewhere. Scotty didn't miss the cut.
I know. I can't bet
I'm
on it.
half tempted.
I can't bet on it because I think he's going to pull his stuff together quick. And I think I said that
You would
last
think.
week. Or 2
Yeah,
weeks
you
ago.
would think.
Rory did not play well. He barely made the cut. Cut was at 2 and he shot 1.
Yep.
And it's because he birdied 18
And
on
Brooksy
Friday.
was up and down too,
Yep.
which I loved it when he was down.
Yeah.
And then he went like 6 birdies. I was like, no.
But
And then he sucked again.
I mean, Xander played really well this weekend. He's
Dude,
getting on
Xander
a
was
hot
so good.
streak.
Yeah.
But the boy, Cam.
Yep. Good old
Dude.
Cam Young, which I will just say you weren't able to watch it.
Yeah.
But so first of all, I have nothing against like European players or players from around the world. Like
Yeah.
Whatever.
I saw a lot of this.
I don't like Matt Fitzpatrick. Like there's just something about him. He just has a punchable face. Like for me,
preppy Euro vibes.
he's just a nerd. And
Yeah.
like put it this way. And this is going to sound insanely judgmental, which I shouldn't be because I'm Catholic and it's what's on the inside that counts.
Okay.
But this guy has a smoking hot wife.
Yeah.
And we all know why you have a smoking hot wife. And it's not because you're good looking. It's because you make a lot of money playing golf.
Yeah, and a big personality.
Exactly.
Really big personality.
I'm sure you're a wonderful human being, Matt. But point being is no, I see Matt Fitzpatrick charging up the leaderboard. I'm just like, God dang it. Like, please, no. Anybody. Oberg, come on. Like, and again, Oberg, like he's from what, Sweden? Or
Yeah, Swedish.
Yeah.
Well, ish.
Yeah, he's Oberg is from Sweden.
Yeah, but he goes to college, or he went to college at A&M.
Well, no, I'm saying
Lives in
like
Arizona now.
when they show the graphic and they have
Yeah.
the flag next to their name,
Swedish.
he's a Swede.
Yeah.
So like again, like Oberg, do something. Like again, it's not a European thing or like you're not from the USA. But the best part
Just
was
not Matt
is Matt Fitzpatrick is charging up the leaderboard, and then it goes into 18, and ironically, the other person who's like hanging in there wasn't playing great, but hanging in there was Cam Young.
Yep.
And going into 18, they are like basically tied, I think. Yeah, tied to win. And they are paired together.
Yep.
Cam Young just blasts like the most perfect drive. I think they said 375.
375.
Yeah, 375, dead center of the fairway. Excellent approach shot. And I'm
Rolled
like, I
to the
wanted
right
to see
side.
Matt Fitzpatrick beam this into the pines. And sure enough, he beams it into the pines. And then the best part was, and look, I am very golf etiquette. Do not get me wrong.
Yep.
Like if you are even when you go to Waste Management, which is the frat party
Yes.
environment, I still hope you say like, no, this is golf and these
No,
are
100%,
professionals,
yeah.
like whatever. But like my favorite thing was Matt Fitzpatrick and his caddy are like, what do we do? Like, and they're kind of going back and forth and all that sort of stuff. And finally, Matt Fitzpatrick just decides like, I'm just going to punch out. I'm going to lay up. And the second that club hit the ball and it started going, you just hear this guy with the microphone. He's like, oh, geez, dude. Like, oh, layup? Like,
the announcer?
No, like like someone in the crowd, but like it was a hot mic, and you just, oh, geez, dude, like, what a loser, punching out from the pines. Way to go for the win, Matt. Like, I was in tears. I was laughing so hard, and I was just like, dude, this guy needs to be thrown out. But there's 2 shots left in the whole tournament. Like, what are you gonna do? But like, I was laughing so hard.
Punch out.
And then, of course, it worked out because, like, even though Cam had a really good approach shot, he then, like, Matt Fitzpatrick off of the layup put it right by the hole to then, like, have an easy putt or supposedly an easy putt. But Cam Young buries his from the fringe. So now it's like Matt Fitzpatrick has to hit his to get the tie.
Yep.
And he even does the thing where he lays on his stomach so he's eye level with the ball. I'm like, see, this is, would you ever see Tiger lay on his stomach to get a read? No.
To be fair, he has been doing that for like the last 4 or 5 years. So he's just doing what he's comfortable doing.
I'm just saying.
I get it.
I'm just saying. I'm biased against Matt Fitzpatrick. And sure enough, or actually I say Cam Young didn't bury it. He missed it right, which is why Matt Fitzpatrick then had the chance. But it was a hard putt. But Matt Fitzpatrick, by all accounts, should have hit this putt like in terms of like distance from the hole. As a professional golfer, but hey, we've seen Rory miss from 3 feet. So
Yeah.
I literally said, I hope Fitz Rory's this. And sure enough, it goes off the right side of the edge. Cam Young wins, and the crowd is USA, USA,
So-
USA. And it was awesome.
This
to
was
witness.
the distasteful thing about it was there was actually USA chants happening as he was walking down 18.
Oh yeah, no. Like,
And
before he
that's-
teed off, everyone was cheering for Matt Fitzpatrick until they realized Cam Young could win,
Right.
and then they just shifted, and Matt Fitzpatrick became the most hated man in America in that moment, and it was awesome.
That's the thing though that I don't like. Like this isn't the Ryder Cup.
No,
And like this is a true PGA event. Like it's a
cheer for your guys.
Yeah, cheer for your guys. Don't make it about country at that tournament. Like behind the table, sure. Like behind the screen, sure. I don't care. Like go for
Honestly, if
USA
it was Cam
guy.
Young, Oberg, I probably would have cheered for Oberg. There.
I want to see him win.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's one of the things that like
I just hate Fitzpatrick.
when you're a patron at the event, don't be yelling USA crap. Like,
Actually,
come on.
here's a really good example
Yeah.
for you. if this was Matt Fitzpatrick versus Brooks Koepka,
Yeah.
I would have been the biggest Matt Fitzpatrick fan in that
100%.
moment. Come on, Matt!
Brooksy sucks. Brooksy sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have been the guy, been like, gonna lay up, Brooks.
Yeah. Way to go, Brooksy. All that live money treating you well, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I would have absolutely cheered for Matt Fitzpatrick over Brooks Koepka.
So yeah, big shout out to both players really,
Yeah,
because
no,
one of the
it
cool
was a
things.
good, it was a good round of golf.
I don't know if you saw the clip of him at the interview, Matt, after the tournament, and one of the interviewers were like, what did you think about the chance coming down the 18th fairway there? And he was like, if they think they can get under my skin, that wasn't even close to Bethpage, like at the Ryder Cup.
Which I appreciate that.
Yeah. And like he was like, oh, it didn't bother me at all. And again, any other golfer could have taken that and been like, oh yeah, how disrespectful. That's not part of the golf. I mean,
This
truly,
isn't the Ryder Cup.
right. Like I would have felt the same way, but he held it like a freaking champ.
Good for Matt.
And then Cam Young at the end was like, yeah, you know, I had everything like up. I had all the confidence in the world until that last 3-foot putt. And he goes, all the nerves were right there on that last 3-foot putt. He goes, luckily it went in. I don't know how it did.
Which I will
was really
say,
cool.
Matt Fitzpatrick, to his credit, and I noticed this on the broadcast, when they were chanting USA in his face,
Mm-hmm.
he did like kind of smile and like embrace, like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll be the villain.
Yep.
And there was a little bit of like respect that he earned from me
Yep.
in that moment of like, he's not going to make this like, well, I lost because of this. He's like, nah, yeah, bring it.
Right.
And I
Because they just
appreciated that.
whooped our ass last fall.
yeah,
Or-
exactly.
oh my God, that was
Yeah.
bad. Yeah. Anyway, so really good Players Cup. I saw that you wanted to say something maybe about an 80.83 NBA.
I just wanted to mention that Kobe Bryant's 81 point second place most points in a game to Wilt Chamberlain's 100 got broken by Bam Adebayo, or however it's pronounced,
Yep.
for the Miami Heat. Although there's apparently a lot of controversy in terms of like it was stat padding, it was like blah 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 blah, all this sort of stuff. Look, I'm just gonna put this out there. First of all, 83 points is 83 points.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, that's a boatload of
I
baskets.
don't care. I don't care if they're cheap points. I don't
Right.
like. I don't care. And I think like 36 or something of his points like came from the free throw line or something like that. It's like, yeah. And if Shaq could have made his free throws, he probably also would have scored like 100 points in a single game.
Right.
Like so, because he is a center.
Yeah.
So he's a big boy like Shaq was. So I just it was a really interesting thing.
So was Wilt.
Well, right, but Will
You know what
was
I mean?
also 2 feet taller than everybody else he was playing
but,
against.
But
so.
that's like
still.
there's no controversy that he had a 100-point game. Right. You know what I mean?
And honestly, it's not even documented. Like in terms of like, there's no literal video evidence of this
footage,
happening.
yeah.
It was just someone keeping the stats, and they're like, "Yep, Will had 100 points," and it's just like, "Did he? Are you sure? I don't know."
That's cool though.
Yeah. So scored 83 points.
And he did it in 42 minutes.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And yeah, no overtime or anything
Yeah.
like that.
No, it was
Like-
setting the league records for free throws made 36. He attempted 43.
Yeah, 36.
He shot 20 of 43 from the field and 7 of 22 from 3-point range in 42 minutes.
Golly.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
And-
impressive.
But
And
he's
it-
never topping Wilt.
And I'm pretty sure the Wizards are like one of the worst teams.
100%.
And I get nobody plays defense anymore. Like this, there's a reason this doesn't happen in the, the 80s era, or the
Yep.
Jordan era of the 90s. And I get it. Teams are scoring more than they've ever scored before. Big men can shoot threes, all that sort of stuff. 83 points is 83 points.
It's a lot of points.
So
lot of buckets.
I wanted to at least acknowledge this moment in history so that when people go back and listen to this podcast,
We're on the up and up.
however many years later,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, no, like we technically witnessed this, but let's be honest, nobody was watching the Heat and the Wizards.
No.
Yeah, no.
No. No, everybody watched Kobe, so we all saw that game
Now I will say, is it
against the Raptors.
SJ? What? Who's the dude at the Thunder right now.
Oh, SGA.
SGA.
Yeah.
SGA broke Wilt Chamberlain's double-double record.
Yes. I
Oh,
did see
yes.
that.
Yeah,
I saw that
consecutive.
too. Uh-huh.
Consecutive. He just broke the streak though the other night. He didn't have a double-double.
Wow.
So
Oh,
so that one's off the table. But he's number one. He beat Wilt. So that's pretty cool.
We'll take that one, but that's also because we like Oklahoma City.
Yeah. And I want to say it was like 132 games straight is what he
And-
did, and Wilt was 131.
And just a feat of awesome modern medicine, which, Fred, I'm sure you can appreciate this, even though you work on the medicine side, not the actual like physical therapy side. But Jason Tatum popped his Achilles like last June, and he is playing basketball again and playing
crap.
well.
that is insane.
Like that's
June to-
wild to me.
Less than a year.
June to March. Yeah.
9 months. Right.
Popped his Achilles and he's
That's
back.
unreal.
And playing and like not back like they're easing him in. Like dude's dropping like 20 a game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
And I say that as somebody who the Celtics are my team. Like it's the Celtics and the Thunder. Those are my two teams. Jason Tatum, even though he's the quote unquote best player on my team, I don't like the guy. It'd be like if LeBron was playing for me. I'd be like, get off my team, please. Like, thank you for helping us win, but no, get out of here. I will say, like, that is kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
Of like, dude, Tatum, like,
Yeah.
okay, ball out, brother.
I mean, the quickest one I've heard of was Aaron Rodgers a couple years ago.
Which
when-
was
but that was still a
insane in
year.
itself.
yeah,
That was a whole year.
yeah.
This is 9 months, basically.
and but at the time though, a year was like unheard of
Yeah.
for an
True,
Achilles.
true,
Like,
true, true.
Have you guys looked at
And at that age,
Right.
the process of reattaching an Achilles?
Oh,
I don't want
know.
to. No.
Nope.
Please don't show me the video.
When you look, just even if you just look up diagrams, like
Yeah.
how invasive that is. Like they have to take thread and run it through run it through that Achilles to reattach it down to the bone.
Oh, gross.
It is
take that
amazing
all
that
time.
somebody can walk, let alone run and jump
Yeah.
any amount of time after that surgery.
Gross.
It's such a brutal procedure.
Yeah.
And I mean, it has to be. Your ligament completely separates from your bone.
And
Yeah,
then,
I mean,
and
it-
then if you put hardware in it, and then you find out you're allergic to the hardware, and you have to go in and take that out, that also causes problems.
Speaking from experience.
Not mine. That happened to Dad actually.
Oh, okay.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Gross.
yeah, no, I'm glad you brought that up because I did want to at least notate it. Like, don't know the player, don't care about the team, but like this happened and it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I would love to see the rehab program. I wonder if they, you're seeing a lot more of it's stem cell therapy, but it's called, it's self-harvested stem cells. Like you hook up to an IV, they spin them out, they isolate them, and they re-inject them into the whatever area you want it to go to.
Interesting.
And in instances where you have bone on bone or where you have ligaments or tendons that you're trying to repair, the points at where like your tendon reattaches to your bone, those are not really replicating cells, right? Like that's just hard material. Like there's not a whole lot of replication going on there. Where you can inject those peripherally harvested stem cells, they can go in and help facilitate recovery. I mean, it's
crazy.
so interesting. It's very interesting. I mean, that along with many other things that you can do along with it.
Sorry, I'm just giddy over here. This is the first time I've ever felt like I have like a fantasy football podcast. It's like, let's go over to our injury expert, pharmacist Fred.
Yes.
Like,
Because
that was so awesome.
what I love about Fred is he's a nerd with pills and drugs, but he's more of a nerd when it comes to cutting edge health care.
But
overall.
I love that. It's like
awesome.
It's not
Fantastic.
producer Fred. It's pharmacist Fred over here.
Yes. It's our
And I don't have to even change the letters.
it's our health doctor.
Yeah.
Fred.
I love it. It's so cool. But unless you guys have anything else sports wise, we can move into topic number 2. I got this.
Yeah, that one.
People
all right.
listening to the audio version, it's like, what do you mean I got this one? If you only knew.
If you only knew.
You're getting the edited version.
All right, guys. This is topic number 2.
Yeah,
and I want-
1920s,
I want to start
baby.
us off here. The government banned alcohol. Banned? Banned.
Scotch have you had?
I had like 2 small ones. The government banned alcohol. Gangs made millions. Women rewrote the rules, and the stock market partied so hard it crashed the entire economy.
Yep.
Welcome to the 1920s, sir.
1920s, hey.
All right, so topic number 2, we're talking all 1920s.
Apparently, the number 1 draft pick from last week, which, what a transition that we did not plan. Good job,
Oh, I
Fred.
know.
Yeah,
Fred
you
with
picked
the,
that one.
with the overall pick in the decades draft is Fred. He picked the 1920s. That's what we're talking about this week, 1920s. Here we go.
Yep.
Have that mid-Atlantic accent going on. Right there.
You got something going.
It's just the radio talk from the 20s, right?
So, yeah.
It's coming out of the speakers like this.
And you have to say she at the end of everything.
And he's going around the corner. All right. So I want to start us off by having just a few facts, right? And thank you, Site GPT. Fun rapid fire facts.
Okay.
All right. People thought radios would ruin conversation. Does that sound familiar?
Radios would ruin
Yes.
conversation.
Right?
Meanwhile, we're having a conversation on the radio.
Over your speakers in your car. Dance marathons lasted for days.
Sometimes weeks, because I saw that same thing.
Crazy. A dance marathon.
No, thank
It
you.
makes me think of the Gilmore Girls episode in which they did the dance marathon for 24 hours. I would be so fun,
Yeah. It's, well, tiring for sure.
but so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Every time I think of the dance marathon, I can't help but think of Grease. Born to hand job, baby.
Which is why I'm saying that'll be tiring. All right. Flagpole sitting was a real trend. Yes. People sat on top of flagpoles
Yep.
in the 1920s.
Yep.
It's kind of like planking in the 10s. Yeah, 2010s.
But this is way
Flagpole
cooler and
sitting.
super dangerous.
Yes, way more dangerous.
Except for the morons planking on like railroad tracks as the speeding train's coming by.
Or electric railroad tracks.
Morons.
Crossword puzzles went viral.
Damn it, that was one of mine.
The original Wordle.
And Mahjong became very popular.
What is that?
Actually, my mom joined a Mahjong group and she now loves it.
Mahjong.
And so I'm excited the next time I see my mom because we'll be like, hey, do you know Mahjong like really boomed in the 1920s?
100 years ago, Mom.
I can totally see your mom just with her hair up in a muumuu playing mahjong with the girls, drinking a Mai Tai.
Yep.
I can totally
It wouldn't be a Mai Tai. It'd be
Or
like a
what?
fuzzy navel or something.
Yeah.
whatever her drink of choice is. I can totally see that.
Yeah.
Fuzzy navel. Yep. And then college kids were already known for partying hard. So
Shocker.
the college partying started in the 1920s.
Let's go.
What else was in the 1920s that comes right off the head?
Hello, women were given the right to vote.
Yeah, I said that in the intro.
Still,
Yeah, it was huge.
the woman here has to make it be known.
Yes.
We were given the right to
I'll
vote.
be honest, I skipped like the
19th Amendment.
politics and movement section as I was reading because I was like, I won't have to cover this part.
You're right. You didn't. Anyway, we were given the right to vote on August 26th, 1920. And then in November,
August 5th.
we were given the right to vote in the first presidential election. And that was held between the Republican ticket of Senator Warren G. Harding of Ohio and Governor Calvin Coolidge of Massachusetts,
Coolidge won.
Yeah. Thank you.
who defeated.
In case people didn't know.
I wasn't done. Who defeated the Democratic ticket of Governor James Cox of Ohio and Assistant Secretary Franklin Delano Roosevelt
Hold
of
on.
New York.
We almost had a President Cox.
Cox, I know, dude.
That
Look,
Shit.
hold on.
That's
Hold
what
on.
you get from this.
Hold on. Can I just say one thing?
All the women got the right to vote, and they did not vote for a guy named Cox.
Can I? That's number 2. That's a great mentality. I love that. Love where your head's at.
Yes.
Now,
Unreal.
here's the ironic part about that is we are so dumb now as Americans that if someone with the last name Cox nominated themselves or got nominated for a candidate,
Won a
everyone
ticket.
would vote for him just because his last name is Cox. It has nothing to do with his policies. It has nothing to just guys, we could be the United States of America
Led by
led by President
James
Cox.
Cox.
Commander in
J. Cox.
Have you guys seen the show?
What if his name was Hugh? Hugh Cock.
Middle name Graham. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Have you guys seen the show Idiocracy?
Yes.
It feels like we're trending towards that right
Yeah,
It really does.
We 1000% are.
Wait a minute. You're going to put toilet water on fields for plants to grow? We're not going to put. It was like.
It's like a Gatorade,
Yeah,
or
Gatorade.
Pop or something like that.
They're literally piping Gatorade through people's water pipes to
Like
drink.
irrigation.
Yeah, and irrigation. Yeah, so I was trying to set you guys up for the
I know.
1920s.
Yeah.
We're also really well known.
We just had to
for-
make fun of Hannah and her women empowerment. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
In other offensive news, the KKK also had the most members they've ever had, peaking at over 5 million.
In the 20s?
In the 20s, yeah, in the early 20s.
5 million?
And then those numbers dropped to about 30,000 by the 30s, by the 1930s. But yeah, they had 5 million official members of the KKK.
Dude.
Which, when I heard that,
That has to be like a boatload of the population in America.
but that's what I mean. It's like, I don't know what the official population was at that time. Hannah, you can go ahead and look that up. I know you're going to.
Holy
But
crap.
like right now, our population is what, like 350 million or like something like that? I don't really know.
I know it's for sure 300 million.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. And so if 5 million people 100 years ago were members of the KKK, that's wild. That's a lot of people.
Okay, somebody else has to math because I'm not doing it.
'Kay.
But the population in the 20s grew from 106 million to over 123 million.
So let's
Okay.
take 123.
Well, it grew, but again, this was early 20s. So let's just say 106. So this means out of 106, over 5% of the population were registered KKK members, which like 5% doesn't sound like a lot, but you know
20
what else doesn't sound like a lot? The 5% that
25.
also is the loudest people you hear on Facebook and shit right now. Like it's always the 5% that's crazy loud and obnoxious.
So you said there's 5 million in the KKK, right?
Registered members,
Registered
yes.
members. And you said there was 123 at the end of the 20s.
yeah, at the top end.
Top end. So 5 divided by 123 times 100, that's
Oh.
4.065.
I went the other way.
Right.
Sorry.
But again,
I'm
if
an
you
idiot.
do the early 20s, which is when it was, you say it was 106 million. So a little under
106.
5%. Yeah.
That's
106 to
But that's
123.
crazy.
5% of
And you know that was
4.7.
concentrated too, to like
4.7.
just the
South.
southeast. Just the southeast. Like, God
Well,
dang.
And it also,
South Central and
also
East.
coincides with one of the worst incidents of racial violence ever in the
Yeah,
United
yeah,
States,
yeah.
the
I read
Tulsa
that too.
Race Massacre.
Yeah.
The what?
The Tulsa Race Massacre.
Oh, that was, yeah.
Yeah.
That has been covered. So I grew up in Oklahoma.
As you did, yes.
That was not covered in 5th grade Oklahoma
Oh, I believe it.
history.
100%.
We did not teach
They're
that.
trying to erase that from the history books. Are you kidding me?
The only reason I know about it is because one of Dad's seminary classes, I went with him
Mm-hmm.
one week, and we were talking about it, and we had videos and things like that. Dad was shocked. He's like, "I have never heard of this. How
Right.
have I never heard of this?" I said,
And he's
"Well,"
from Texas.
I said, "For starters, you're from Texas."
Yeah.
And second
But
of all,
still-
you're older than dirt.
Yep.
If we don't teach history, it repeats itself.
That's
Exactly.
correct.
Yep.
So then
Golly.
we became proponents of that and like followed everything
Yep.
on it. So and
Yeah.
plus living in Tulsa, that just it adds a different
Yeah, because
mindset to it.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to speak to racism in Tulsa still, because I honestly don't know, but I would assume that it's still somewhat there. I do know a few people that live in Tulsa right now, but they're on the law side of it. Not federal, state. Like, what is it called? Is it not the FBI? Is it the OBI?
OBI.
Yeah.
OBI?
Yeah.
Like Kansas,
Oklahoma.
KBI.
Yeah.
Bureau of
Yeah.
Investigation.
So what he sees is just crime.
Yeah.
All the time. I mean, and he has to go in and do like high case murders and all that. So his viewpoint's going to be a little bit skewed, but it's also going to be factual from what he's witnessed. So, yeah. But he's like one of the least racist people I know.
And we don't have to stick on this. I just
yeah.
wanted to mention it because
That's crazy.
it's one of the
Tulsa.
Well,
Yeah.
Huge.
we covered sexism. We now covered racism. We'll cover anti-Semitism, which is Walt Disney makes Mickey Mouse in 1929. Known anti-Semite. Hates Jews. Hates them.
So something interesting. Nothing to do.
We
with
covered all the bases.
All right, Fred.
Nothing to do with anti-Semitism. Walt Disney's uncles had a ranch south of between Winona and Russell Springs.
No shit.
Yep, there's the Disney Ranch. They had
No Jews. I know that.
they had a large ranch out there. He actually came out and petitioned them for money, and they just told
We've
him he
gone
was
off the rails.
crazy.
Sorry.
And sent him back east. Like he came out into Russell Springs,
Yeah.
asking them for money and asking for investors. It's documented in the local paper in Russell Springs.
For Disney
Walt Disney came out to his uncles,
Yeah.
to the Disney headquarters ranch,
to ask for
money,
and they said no.
and they said no. Told him he was crazy. Sent him packing. It's documented in the local newspaper. At that time, that newspaper, just let me back up a little bit. The Butterfield Trail Historical Society periodically publishes old newspapers they have on record.
Mm-hmm.
They send them out to the people who subscribe and are members to the.
Which is that's super cool.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
And like all the family names are still the same.
Yep.
Right.
And so this newspaper like reported on everything. They reported on when people came back and visited their family members. Everything was in there.
That's cool.
It
That's
was really
so
cool. Like I
That's
should.
how small town newspapers work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in the newspaper for my engagement here in town.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I love this idea, and I think we need to bring it back. The 11th annual Cypapalooza was held this last week.
Send
Oh
a,
my
that-
gosh.
why haven't I talked to Albert?
Winners of the costume contest were Rex and Sadie Sold.
Why have I not?
This is what is in those newspapers.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Why have I not contacted Albert?
Come on, Chris.
The team of Weatherman and Clutch, also known as Mark and TJ,
Dude.
went 20-0 on the beer pong table for the first time in their illustrious career.
I'm writing something up for Albert to post.
Can we?
I am.
Please?
My party is making the newspaper. All right.
Just invite Albert. That's
We're bringing this back.
But yeah, long story
Oh my
short,
God, no.
Disney's uncles.
And it's Chris,
Western
CHRIS.
Will you stop?
Sorry.
Fred's finishing this story.
No, just long story short, Disney's uncles were in Western Kansas, sent him packing, told him he was crazy. Then he, made.
Became Disney.
And
Yeah.
he, like is a quadrillionaire or whatever.
Is there still Disney family members
No,
out
they
there?
went broke out there.
Do they? And they
Sold.
moved to California.
I don't know what happened to him.
Hey,
nephew.
Walt.
I know the people who live in their house now that own that farm.
Oh,
That's
cool.
so crazy.
They had like they said they had ground that connected from the Saline to the Smoky Hill River.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Wow.
I mean, if it's you could probably pull that map we had up back previously. I'll show you, but
Yeah.
That's a big difference or
out
distance,
there.
though.
Yeah, out
Yeah.
there. So it's interesting.
I'll be damned.
That's so wild.
All right, another thing that happened in the 20s, and nobody has mentioned it yet.
Yep. Go.
There was a ban on alcohol. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess
Didn't you
I
say that?
announced it. What?
Didn't you say that?
I did, I guess, in the opening.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I also deleted my tidbit about the stock market crash, but it's cool.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was like so late in the 20s. I thought it was in 28.
No, it started in like 1919 and it carried all the way through the 20s until 1933.
So
No,
Capone was huge
but
in the 20s.
so then the ban or the stock market?
The ban.
Man.
Yeah, sorry. The ban of alcohol.
Yeah.
And all
Like,
the way until the 30s.
No alcohol at all in the 20s.
Yeah.
Which again, and I said this before the show, and I would like someone to explain to me if you were doing a period piece about the 20s. For example, two of my favorite movies, one of which I just watched last week with my wife, which is the movie Chicago, which is set in 1920s Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have the movie Great Gatsby with
Oh,
Leonardo
yeah.
DiCaprio, the most handsome man to ever walk the planet.
I knew it was coming.
I'm just
And-
saying. Look, we all know the meme. Okay.
Yeah. Did you see
Point
the last
is,
meme?
is in both of those movies, like, yes, there's alcohol and of course there's prohibition and stuff like that. But the thing that makes me irritated is in the like and all that jazz scene with Catherine Zeta-Jones, which we'll talk about her in a moment as well. Is they're clearly at like a club.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's a speakeasy.
I
They're
bet it
at
is.
an established club and they are like martinis everywhere and like beer and like blah blah blah. And it's like, so was it just not enforced truly other than a couple of like select locations, or like how was prohibition really other than the moonshiners and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff?
I honestly think it was the bigger cities that got away with it more. and it's in more rural areas that enforce it more
Because it was
heavily.
almost like you can't stop it.
Yeah.
It's one of those like.
But like there was dry counties up until like the mid 2000s.
Hell, there's
in
still
Kansas.
dry counties.
Dry counties.
Jack
What?
Daniels is made in a dry county.
Yeah.
What?
You can't
Yes.
sell it.
Yeah.
In,
No, dry counties still exist.
yeah, you
I know,
can't-
but like even in Kansas is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like there was dry counties up until literally 2014 or
Yep.
12, whatever it was. So like I think it was more heavily regulated in rural areas,
Sure.
especially the Bible Belt.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
further,
Carrie Nation.
huh?
Carrie Nation
Yeah.
and the temperance movement in Kansas.
Yep.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, no, I'm just listening.
That was all I had to say.
The reason I'm looking at you like that is because there's literally a bottleneck, and so if my eyes are drifting, it's because I have to like go cross-eyed to look at you.
Go back and forth.
I'm not making faces, I swear.
I would say some of it probably had to do with federal funding in certain
Yes.
regions. So like if
Yeah.
like say your local government was indifferent, like your sheriff, your city police, if they were indifferent, it'd then have to fall to your federal funding
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
authorities. And if
Which
you don't
again, they
have
wouldn't be there.
Yep.
right, and if you don't have anybody in that area, then hey, who's going to stop you?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Especially when the police or the chief of police is at the same place that you are drinking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I think would probably happen a lot more. Than
Right.
we care for.
Well, and I think too, that's what makes the Roaring '20s so fascinating.
Everybody's doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing.
Right. Like it was one of those things where it's like we've had alcohol literally since like the beginning of time, like Babylonian times.
Right.
They made beer. Like
Yes.
this predates like anything, right? Mm-hmm. And so we've had alcohol our entire lives.
Hell, Jesus turned water into wine.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And so literally for not 10 years, but like for this decade, there was no quote unquote legal alcohol.
Yeah.
And yet everybody was pissant drunk the entire time,
Hell yeah.
which is awesome.
Have you guys ever seen Boardwalk Empire?
Ooh, I have not.
I've heard of it, but I have not seen it. No.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
What-
Out of Atlantic City.
Would you watch it?
Netflix.
Netflix? HBO. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
By the way, Downton Abbey also in the 20s, but I don't care about England, so
Yeah.
I care about America.
Hey, real quick on
say?
the prohibition talk.
Yes.
I have a question. What was the best role during, like, if you had to go back into the 20s, what role would you serve in prohibition? Would you be like part of making the booze? Would you help hide it? Would you be a bartender? Would you be a law enforcement officer to bust up all the parties and steal all the booze?
My realistic answer is I would have been like, yeah, probably like a bartender or something of a speakeasy.
Ooh, yeah.
The fun answer is I'm absolutely a moonshine runner.
Yes.
Like I'm in
White lightning,
I'm
baby.
in the Fords, pedal to the metal, trying to
Model
get across
T.
the county border.
I'm in a jazz band playing for your enjoyment.
There you go.
That
Yeah.
is where I am.
For all the drunk people.
Drinking your whiskey.
Fun fact: post World War One, wheat prices were sky high, so it was a great time for farmers.
Yes.
That's when you had the development of the suitcase farmer, where they would travel out, they would grow wheat, they would travel back. That was a huge cultural thing in the ag world, and so suitcase farmers. My family, they're a farming family. Suitcase farmers were a thing in that part of Kansas at the time.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just very interesting. There's a lot of parts to the alcohol production. I mean, not saying wheat was used, but also on
For
the
beer, I
pharmacy
bet it
side,
was.
Yeah, some, but
Unfiltered
on
wheat.
on the pharmacy side, so my current career, Yingling
Easy historian Fred.
Yingling
HF.
is Yingling is the oldest brewer of beer
Yeah.
Correct.
in the United
Which we
States.
didn't even get to like what, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they, if I remember correctly, they were able to maintain their facility because they marketed it to pregnant women for labor pain.
It was a medicine.
It was a medicine for pregnancy.
Yes.
So that's how Yingling.
Can we bring that back?
Yeah. No, we shouldn't.
No, not to pregnant women.
Okay.
Just I'm
Choose
in
as a
pain.
medicine.
Oh, I'm gonna prescribe you
Some beer.
some wonderful Glenfiddich.
Dude, we
Number
can move
12.
the podcast to the bar, to the pharmacy.
See,
There you go.
We're gonna,
Good. We could set it up one night.
Fred, we can put Midwest right up there where Team Hurdle Trucking is supposed to be.
I
But
haven't
Brett
seen
has
them.
not paid me.
I haven't seen money
No.
yet.
I'm wearing this because it matched my shirt. I was gonna
Yeah.
wear an ITM hat today, but the gray was a little.
I was
off.
really hoping that you had a $100 bill in your wallet.
I
from your
was.
brother.
I'm waiting,
Yeah,
Brett.
me too. Honestly, that's why it's not up there.
Here's a fun fact.
Yes.
Yes.
Cocktails were started in the 20s.
That makes a lot of sense.
Cocktails,
Cocktails.
Yes.
Like
but like
drinks.
Like mixed drinks.
Because
I know. I'm saying, how is this only being started in the 20s?
Think about how terrible that alcohol was out of the bathtub.
bootleggers who supplied private bars would add water to good whiskey, gin, and other
This
flavors.
Jack sucks. You know what needs? A Coke.
Others resorted to selling still produced moonshine or industrial alcohol, wood or grain alcohol, and even poisonous chemicals such as carbolic acid, which I have a story about that. But the bad stuff. Anyway, to hide the taste of poorly distilled whiskey and bathtub gin,
Boom.
speakeasy, Jesus Christ.
How many scotches have you had?
Not even one. Offered to combine alcohol with ginger ale, Coca-Cola, sugar, mint, lemon, juices, and other flavorings, promoting the enduring mixed
Interesting.
The Manhattan, the Chicago.
That's awesome.
The old fashioned, right? Like,
Wow.
but you
would've
think of the
never thought.
Manhattan, I guarantee you it was made in Manhattan, New York.
drink. And I didn't realize that they used carbolic acid.
Or got
but,
popular there.
Yeah.
My dad tells the story of his great grandfather, who essentially killed himself by drinking carbolic acid.
No way.
Yeah.
He thought it was a cure for his ailment.
There was a whole, I don't know, but he drank a bottle of carbolic acid and then walked
In the
into the middle of
20s.
the street in St. Louis and was killed.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was the arch there yet? Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I was just picturing it.
I have a
With or
bunch.
without
I have
the
a bunch of
arch?
facts I can run through, but since we do have pharmacist Fred on the show,
Yay, pharmacist
Fred, can you tell me the two key drugs that were invented in the 1920s?
Ooh.
Yep, that's number one.
Penicillin.
And say it into the mic because I don't think.
Penicillin,
Yep, there's one.
Okay.
and I believe like over half of the world's supply was used to treat the first patient.
Are you serious?
I kind of actually remember learning that from you.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a fun fact.
But yeah, penicillin's one. Can you name the other one?
I can't.
I can give you a hint and it will give it away immediately. But
Dewormer.
you have the correct
What, D?
starting letter. Yes.
D?
Diabetes.
I was just
Oh.
looking that up.
Insulin.
Insulin was
Insulin.
also invented
Because
in
I
the
can't
20s.
remember if it was the 20s or the 30s.
Yeah,
but it was-
penicillin and insulin. And here's how I'm going to tie this in. Once again, professional podcasting, ladies and gentlemen. You want to know why penicillin was so great in the 1920s? Because that's also when latex condoms were invented. And so people were just bang, 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 bang everywhere. And you needed all the penicillin you could get.
Or was it also a pandemic? Or was that in the 10s?
That was
That
1918.
was
1818?
wouldn't have helped with that.
1918.
19.
That was Spanish flu.
All I know is that latex condoms became a thing in the 1920s.
It's wild.
And
Now we don't even know what they are.
there was a spike. Well, see, that was kind of my mindset. It's like people used condoms that back in the day. Like, okay, I'm pretty sure if you got a girl pregnant, you could just be like, yeah, fuck you, and just walk out.
Just leave, move 40
Bye.
miles. Nobody would ever know any
No.
different.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I don't know.
Jesus.
So bad.
So I teased this earlier, but I've got to bring it back.
It's like Russell to Salina.
Yeah, yeah. Who cares?
I don't know who.
I don't know who she is.
She must have been having that bathtub vodka.
That bathtub gin. So in terms of style,
bad. So bad.
obviously men wore all the suits and stuff like that.
Yes.
And of course you had, the gangsters and all that sort of stuff
Yep.
with their fedoras and everything. I will say, and I don't know, maybe it's partially because of Catherine Zeta-Jones from Chicago.
Flapper girl.
Right. I don't know why, but I personally love the bob haircut
Yeah.
on girls. Like, I think it's sexy as hell. And Catherine Zeta-Jones in Chicago, like, she does weird things to my body. And it's only like, and granted, she can have long, luscious hair.
Yeah.
Like I've seen her with her, blowout or whatever the hell ladies call it, and it's glorious and fabulous, and she looks like a supermodel. There will never be a hotter Catherine Zeta-Jones than Chicago Catherine Zeta-Jones with the bob haircut. Like, I love that shit. I think it's great.
All right. I want to tie something in. Oh, darn it. I scrolled over it. I had it. Oh.
Which also...
We talked about movies earlier,
Oh, yeah.
right? With like Disney and whatnot. Silent movies were a big thing back then.
Correct.
Obviously, Charlie Chaplin Chaplin was in the 1920s.
And that's early 1920s. By the end of
Yeah.
the 20s, silent movies were basically non-existent.
Yeah, because they started adding audio.
Right.
Holy crap, there's a movie that I'm trying to remember. It just came out not too long ago about the 20s and the difference of Hollywood from the silent movie era to like vocals and singing movies and like shows and whatnot that were televised.
Oh, yes.
You remember that movie that was? Gosh dang it.
I know what you're talking about, and yeah, now that you're saying it, I can't think of it.
Yeah, it was good.
But another thought of mine to go along with not only the silent films were no longer a thing, which I didn't realize it was this early, but I'm also at the same time not surprised. The first ever color TV was invented in 1928.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Color TV.
28.
Yeah, 1928. So granted, like this wasn't like mass production or like anything like that. But even when you go and you rewatch again period pieces, whether it's like the 50s or the 60s,
Yeah.
like, honestly, my grandparents, if I'm not mistaken, still had a black and white TV.
Yep.
Like when I was a kid, and I was in the 90s. So this is 70 years later, and you still had the option to buy a black and white TV. So the idea that color TV was legitimately a thing as early as 1928 is kind of wild.
It
when
is
you think
wild.
about it.
Yeah. I was honestly thinking like the 30s or the 40s was probably when that was first
Invented,
created,
but yeah, it was color TV. It was presented is the way it was, like the guy who invented the color TV presented it like in 1928, probably at like the World's Fair or something like that. But
And then he caused the stock market crash.
probably,
Golly.
yeah.
Another thing that happened in 25, the Scopes monkey trial. Did you guys know about this? Because this is the first
Nope.
time I've heard of it.
Oh.
Hannah knew about it. A teacher was put on trial for teaching evolution in school.
Oh yes, sorry. Yeah. Now that you say what the trial was,
Yeah.
I was like,
yes.
how do you not know about it?
So can you imagine getting arrested?
I don't know the names. All I know is Roe v. Wade and
you're from Kansas.
Brown versus the Board of Education. Those are the two trial names I can tell you. Beyond that, I couldn't tell you. Well, sorry. There's a third one. It's O.J. Simpson versus the people.
versus the people.
Glove doesn't fit.
If the glove doesn't fit, you must quit. We'll get to that
So
later in the season.
that was wild back in in 25. And then, all right, here's something to think about. In the 20s, people started buying stuff that they didn't necessarily need. Okay? So think of it this way.
Consumerism.
Henry Ford started making affordable cars. They didn't need a car. They had horses, right? So they didn't need a car.
So I've heard a good analogy. You know how bad all the old or how crappy all the old cars and tractors were,
Yeah.
and everybody left horses to go to them.
Yep.
It shows just how sucky it was having to use a horse for farming or
Can I
transportation.
permission to? This is the
20s.
Well, no. This
We're
is
talking 1920s.
no. This is beyond the 1920s. This
Okay.
would have been when my grandpa was like an older man. So probably 50s.
Okay.
But this is 1000%. This is a story my grandfather used to tell me. I won't use the language because we're on Twitch and all that sort of stuff. However, this is what he used to say. Whenever we were in the John Deere combine and we're doing the wheat and we're harvesting and all that sort of stuff, and we have the grain cart with the tractor and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. They always say it's so bad today and blah, blah, blah. And the good old days, that's what they used to call it. That was a bunch of bullshit. And I'm just like, what do you mean, Grandpa? He's like, did you know? He's like, and you know, it's the wind's blowing 40 miles an hour as it always is, and there's dust everywhere. And he's like, you know, we used to not even have cabs on these.
Yep.
Like on the tractors. Tractors. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. And he's like, I tell you what, we come out here all day, we sit in the sun, and we'd get all the dust, and we're breathing all that dust, and we go home to our wives, and we'd walk in the door, and they'd get real scared because they think an N-word walked into the room because you were so covered. And I'm just like, Grandpa, you can't say that anymore. But that's the thing. It's like,
That was
not
from
only
the good
were
old
they
days.
just bad in general, but like, yeah, no cabs kicking up all that dust, and you're just inhaling it.
Yep.
And everybody left horses to go to them.
Yeah, like, oh my god,
is
and
crazy.
that's 20s.
Yeah.
This isn't even, again, like the 50s and 60s, like my
Yep.
grandpa had. I don't even know when cabs were invented on those things,
Yeah.
but oh my
Which-
gosh. But yeah, that was always one of my favorite stories. You come home to your wife and
It's not my husband.
she think an N-word walked through the door.
By the way, side note, your brother talks a lot like your grandpa, doesn't he?
Oh, my brother. By the way, this is just complete and total sidebar.
Yeah.
I never knew my brother had a Southern accent until, hold on,
Yeah.
until he won. This is going to make us sound real redneck. Until he won the local demolition derby.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And they were literally interviewing him. And so, like, you could hear over the
Yeah.
loudspeaker
Yep.
my brother being interviewed. He's like, well, you know, I just went out there and I just did my best. I'm just like, why is he talking like that? We're not from Texas.
But yeah, he does kind of have a southern drawl.
He has a drawl.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But when you're just talking like your
So
grandpa, it sounded like your brother Brett. Right
Yeah,
there, which
yeah.
is-
No, you spent a lot of time with my grandpa, and
That's cool.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff.
So-
were you done with that?
No,
or-
real
okay.
quick to finish this thought. Installment plans, so like the early buy now, pay later,
Oh, yeah.
was in the 20s. And then radios brought entertainment into homes, which we talked about earlier. So the hot take is the 1920s invented keeping up with the Joneses,
Yes.
Ooh,
which is kind of crazy to think about. 100 years ago, right?
time of excess.
Consumerism,
Consumerism.
right? Like you're buying stuff that you don't necessarily need,
Which
but
I
you want.
also, I could be wrong.
And then 1929.
For some reason in my brain, 1929-ish is hanging out of like, that's essentially when like the big insurance companies like kind of like State Farm and stuff like that kind of came into frame. And it was probably because, you're buying
Everybody-
stuff you don't need and you're buying it on loan and all
Yep.
that sort of, and it was basically just like, hey, pay us money.
Yeah.
And back then, I'm sure it was a lot more pure than it is now of like, you pay us a certain premium each month. And if something happens to your stuff, whether it's, tornado or fire or like whatever the case may be, we'll replace it for you.
Well, yeah, and I mean the 29 when the market crashed. I mean everybody went from riding this huge high to
Right.
literally poor as poor. I
Right.
mean everybody was poor,
Yeah.
except for the rich, and the rich got richer. But needless to say, I mean consumerism. I mean it makes sense now looking back in at like 30,000 foot view. Is like everybody's buying whatever they wanted. And then, you're going to pump money into a stock market. Oh, yeah, it's never going to fail. And then all of a sudden, it just gone.
Right.
And then, everybody's in hobo camps and working for nothing or hoping that they have a job tomorrow, that type of stuff. So I think when I think of the 30s of like when my grandmother was born, even in the 40s and 50s, I remember her talking about like, yeah, when you wash your hands, like that was the same water that you used to wash the dishes that morning in, right? Like they didn't waste water. They did things just like super, like it was a need, not a want.
Right.
There was no wanted things. There was always needs.
Yeah.
And so it's crazy how much of a hangover 29 stock market crash had on the country.
Oh yeah. Basically a decade hangover, even beyond that. Couple other stats. Some of these are sports related, but this is one of those where we were talking before the show and the pre-show of like, it feels like this should have happened way further back, but it didn't. Apparently King Tut's tomb was discovered in 1922.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Which that seems
forever
really
ago.
recent.
Oh, I thought it was like
But
forever ago.
Yeah, like the 1700s or something.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. Oh, yeah. You're saying 1920 sounds really recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was, at least the 1800s.
I mean, the pyramids have been there for a long time and only discovered in
my God.
1922.
Well, didn't they say Cleopatra? This is another thing that like kind of they say it's like a mind breaker. Like Cleopatra lived closer to the development of the iPhone than the construction of the pyramids.
That's wild.
That is wild.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
So in Cleopatra's time,
Yeah.
there were like,
HF.
documented.
Here we go. I love this.
There were documented like Egyptian historians, like Egyptologists,
Right.
in Cleopatra's time.
that were
'Cause
studying their own
There
land.
were ruins in Egypt that were studied by what we call Egyptians.
Wow.
Wow.
That's so crazy.
Never
Isn't
thought
that,
about it like
isn't that? I mean, if you look up the dates, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a one of those mind breakers. Like when you, like the time, like timelines aren't like we don't necessarily have as good of a grasp on everything as like you have perceived it.
Yes.
So interesting.
Well, again, even like, I mean, truly, we joke that like the years blend together, the days blend together, like all that sort of stuff. It's getting to the point now that like as I'm getting older, like the decades blend together from the standpoint of like,
Dude.
well, truly, like it's like the old West. When was that? And it's like, oh, you know, like 1870 to 1890, you know, like 1900, whatever. Like that was the old West, like Dodge City and Wild Bill Hickok and all that sort of stuff. Like all of that was happening during that like 30-ish year stretch, right? But in terms of time, that was only like 130, 20, or 50 years ago.
Horses and lawlessness.
Right. Just you could shoot a man dead in the street and no one batted an eye. And now you do that and like, I mean, yeah, granted, depending on where you are, no one bats an eye. Like, but it's like there are severe consequences if you get caught doing that.
Yeah.
And back then it was like a public affair.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like,
oh hey, Mark and Chris had a disagreement. They're going out in front of the saloon.
Mark, I haven't seen you since last week. Is that a new notch on your belt? Congrats, dude.
Like
You killed another guy.
it's ridiculous. It's so crazy. Yeah, it's wild the way that like history wise, it's like you think Egyptian or Egypt and Cleopatra and all that happened literally millennia ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, nope, she was closer to the iPhone than she was the actual pyramids.
There's some weird ones too with like Albert Einstein.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
He was alive in 1920.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll just read this off. You ready?
Yep.
Albert Einstein, Sigmund Freud, Alexander Fleming, F. Scott Fitzgerald, Charlie Chaplin, Harry Houdini, Louis Armstrong, Picasso. I didn't know Picasso was alive in the 20s. But he was.
That surprises me.
When someone says Picasso, I'm like, oh, this is some like old European guy from like
1700s.
like 1530.
Yo.
Nope, 1920s. Picasso, alive and well.
Breathing.
And then for golf, you know, Bobby Jones and Walter Hagen. Which that's Byron Nelson. But yeah, like if you would have said, hey, guess when Picasso was born, I wouldn't have even been close.
No. I'd have been like, 1474.
No, 1920. Picasso was painting.
It's crazy. Way more recent than you'd think.
Yeah.
It's insane. So there's that. In terms of things that like I actually like that makes sense in terms of American history. First of all, the first ever Winter Olympics, ironically, we talked about earlier, hosted in 1924.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, all winter sports like figure skating or ice hockey were contested during the Summer Olympic Games,
No
which
kidding.
is funny. Yep.
How?
So the first ever, I don't know, but the first ever Winter Olympic Games
location?
was 1924. I didn't write it down, but actually, I do have it here. Chamonix, France.
France, of course.
And it was officially branded as International Winter Sports Week, but then was followed by the success of that was then dubbed the first ever International Olympic Games.
24.
Which
France was riding a real big high right then.
yeah, there you go. The NFL, aka the
They won
National
the war.
Football League, was founded in 1920 as well. Keep in mind, the NFL as we know it today was not founded until years later.
Yeah.
But
This was the National Football, or National Football.
National Football League, but there was also the American Football League,
Yeah,
which were both separate.
which the American Football
And then
League
they
was,
merged and
was
Chiefs Packers Super Bowl one,
yeah.
which are my two teams. Babe Ruth started for the Yankees in 1920. So we had the decade of Ruth
Yes.
and Lou Gehrig and like all of those guys, which again, like I knew, like, yes, like baseball, like that makes sense that it's that old, but it's like I don't know, for some
American
reason
sport.
it just feels like he should be like
That's fine.
closer to our timeline and not 100 years ago. So there's that. Obviously there's the jazz age, which we talked about in the last episode of and all that jazz. Two other fun inventions that I thought were cool. Jukeboxes were invented in 1927. And that was a select your own song jukebox, not just a like you pay money and the song plays. And then this one I found fascinating. The electric razor, 1928.
No kidding.
Yeah. 1928 was
Start
the
that with
electric
two
razor.
cycle or what?
I have no idea. I'm
trust
scared.
it?
I'm scared to see what the initial razor looked like because it probably was a hack job.
Will you trust the original electric razor?
I'll stick with my sharpened knife out of my satchel.
Another fun fact is that many of your beloved food brands began in the 20s, including Kool-Aid, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Velveeta cheese, and Baby Ruth candy bars.
I'll be damned.
I did see something too that like basically like freezing food like as preservative, like essentially like ice packs were like invented back then too.
Which makes sense because electricity was starting to become more of a thing.
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, being able to preserve food via freezer. Yeah.
All right. I got some questions real quick.
Yep.
First thing that pops to mind when I ask it, it's gonna be a lightning fire around. Here we go. Best 1920s job. Mark. Best job in the 1920s.
I mean, are we talking lucrative?
Yeah,
Or-
anything.
I mean,
Just
obviously it's working for the mob.
mob.
With the
All right.
shining.
I'd have to say stock trader or farmer, one of the two.
Yes, I like stock trader more than the farming.
I'm still going to be a jazz musician.
I think I want to be a bootlegger. I'm going to be part of the
So
prohibition.
you're part of the mob.
Yep. kind of. But it's in Kansas, you know. It's like the mob's not all the way down here. Anyway.
They had seeds.
All right.
I mean, Al Capone wasn't down here, but he had people.
In the 1920s, what is the best city to live in?
Chicago.
Chicago,
Kansas City.
Kansas City. I'm going to have to go with like LA, right?
Actually, I need to change mine to
New
New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say New York.
I like it. We're all over the place right now.
Yeah.
Birthplace of jazz.
It was either LA or New York for me.
Yeah.
New York would be a lot of fun in the 20s. But all right. All right. Would you survive the 20s? And I'm going to give you three things. There's no AC, there's dangerous jobs, and there's questionable medicine. Would you survive?
I mean, would and could? Sure. Would I necessarily, if I had a time traveling machine, would I want to go back that far? Probably not.
I mean, I have asthma, so
You would not
No
survive.
cabs.
probably not. Probably would have gotten pmonnia and died.
Fred got terribly sick and just died.
Hey, just take some penicillin.
I would not have made it to adulthood. Let's just be honest.
No,
I
it'd be a
remember,
cool time to
yeah.
live, but yeah, not interested.
Hannah says a hard no.
No, this girl needs her air conditioning.
Yeah, like I think I would have died because of the dangerous job. Like I would have been
Because
the
you would've
guy.
Done it.
Yeah.
If you're bootlegging, then chances are you're gonna get killed doing something.
That or I would have been in New York City building the skyscrapers.
Right.
Yeah. So just personality. All right. The last thing is what would you rather? A speakeasy of the 20s or today's exclusive club? Like exclusive meaning like top end, all the lights and whistles and all the booze and everything, like exclusive.
Like, we're not talking our favorite pick bar of wherever.
Yeah.
We're talking like specifically.
Like a super
Like the
exclusive.
Aria in Vegas?
Yeah, that or a speakeasy in the 20s.
Probably a speakeasy because those people are there to party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think speakeasy.
Yeah, I do too.
If you're going to a bar in the 20s, you know what you're going for.
Yeah. Alcohol.
There's a
Bathtub
You're going to a
gin.
bar today. It's like, I don't know if you're there to see the sights and the sounds. I don't know if you're there to get hammered. I don't like.
Drug me.
there's a
Sell
reason
my
certain
kidney.
bars try to imitate that.
Yeah.
Now.
Nah, give me a speakeasy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. All right. That's the last of the 20s that I have.
There you go.
Anybody else? All right. Topic number 3. Best and worst spring?
Yep. And I'll tell you, number one, right off the bat, I don't even give a shit.
We haven't done this yet?
No, we have not. We've talked spring things, but in passing. We've never done a best and worst things about the spring.
Okay. What are we starting with? Best or worst?
Well, I'm going best because I'm a positive guy.
I like that.
And it's the Masters, baby. Like, come on.
Yes.
Like, best week of the year.
All right.
Are you kidding me?
We're not drafting.
'Cause here's the
we're just
deal.
talking, right?
The super, no.
Okay.
This is just strict best, worst, whatever comes to mind. But look, Chiefs aren't always in the Super Bowl. Like, we've grown accustomed to it. It's nice. It's really fun. We have a great time.
The 2020s. What a year.
This year, the Super Bowl, it's like, you got Sam Darnold and the Seahawks and the Patriots, who we know aren't good, and they're just a benefit of a good schedule and an
Didn't
easy
even watch
playoff
it.
run. But you know what never fails to live up? The Masters
The Masters.
with Jim Nance. I kind of wish we had that music right now.
No, I don't have it up.
Do, do.
We've used the music before on the podcast.
Oh, we will do it again.
Yeah, we will.
When it's time. We will not preemptively blow our load
Yeah.
on Hello Friends.
We're not about that.
No. But Masters weekend, come on. Please.
Our track record with having kids would say otherwise, but we're not about that. So
Blow our music load. And our Jim Nance load.
I think I did talk about this one time on the podcast. My most favorite thing about spring is literally everything just coming back to life,
Yes.
right? And one of the most like glorious moments every year, and it's just the one time. It's like I get on the mower and I smell that fresh,
That first mow. Yeah.
that fresh cut grass, and I'm mowing, and I'm like, yes, things are alive again.
See,
I'm excited
I
to mow.
think that was part of your actual summer best of.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
that
was
first
it
mow.
really?
Yeah.
That
but-
definitely happens in the spring, though.
But yeah, technically your first mow probably is occurring in the spring.
Like
It
I'm
should
about
be.
to start mowing.
Yes.
It should be in the spring.
All right. Well, let me.
First mow could be in the summer, but it probably should be in the spring.
Yes, you're right. I will say.
I mean, the first mow in the summer would be like June 26th.
yeah, I know. That's gonna be a long
Way too big.
I will say then to counter that, thanks for coming back. I just planted some loose leaf lettuce today. Say that 4 times fast.
Loose leaf lettuce.
Yeah.
Nope,
Yep,
can't.
see, told you.
I've had scotch, damn it.
So I planted some of that in the garden today, and some green onion. So
Ooh.
I mean,
I'm gonna need some of that.
I know I planted a lot
Scallions?
this year.
Good.
Yeah. So things are starting to grow
Cauliflower
again.
soup.
So I'm excited to start gardening.
Yes.
What else are you planting?
Tomatoes eventually, cucumbers eventually. I have strawberries still from last year. I'm probably going to plant a few more.
All things that you share with your friends.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
do you ever do and I forget, I know lavender's one, I forget what else there is, but like things that like ward off mosquitoes, because we could use
We
some
talked about that last year. Dang it.
we need to put
Yeah, there's
on
another
both pillars of my porch. We need like 2 lavender plants.
I've got a lavender plant at home.
Oh,
Does lavender ward off mosquitoes?
I think so.
think it is.
I think it's lavender. I forget what it is.
There's another
but
one too. I can't remember what.
There's like 3 or 4 things.
It's like a common like herb too.
Mint?
Maybe
Maybe.
it might be mint.
I don't think so.
Anyway, Fred, what are you excited about for spring?
Oof, I just love the green up. You know, it's
Yep.
just,
Things are coming back alive.
yeah, wheat starts growing. I mean, everything, countryside just starts looking beautiful as you're out traveling around. Just
Yep.
absolutely love it. Gardening, just, yeah,
Yep.
start planting a garden.
Going back to the mosquitoes
Yep.
quickly. Lavender, peppermint, and soybean.
Peppermint. That was the other one.
Also, marigolds, rosemary, and basil.
And rosemary. Yeah, those were the 3.
Rosemary and
Peppermint,
basil.
rosemary, and lavender. Those were the 3 I was thinking of.
Danny, did you take a nap? Closer
Just
to the
hung
bathroom.
out there for literally 2 hours.
Yep. Sorry. We'll be done in like at least another hour.
30 minutes minimum.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we did say we have, what, 2 hours and like 40 some minutes
Yeah.
or whatever it was.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah. Maybe 23 minutes. So, yeah.
Hannah, best thing about spring.
March Madness.
There you go.
That's good. That is really good. Technically,
my
is it
wor-
spring? When is spring?
My world.
March.
Spring actually starts this Friday.
Yeah. My
Okay.
world goes
So
from
one
college
day into
football
March
to
Madness.
college basketball. So from August until April,
Uh-huh.
I'm golden when it comes to sports. Now, the only reason that I have learned to appreciate golf is because of you fools.
Yep. Sorry.
And so,
Hey, golf now will get you through summer.
and that exactly. So
Yes.
that helps. But until like we started this whole process,
Yep.
like it was August to April, and then afterwards I was in sports purgatory. There was nothing.
Yeah. No, the worst time of year on a non-Ryder Cup year is July to Labor Day, which is
Yeah.
when football essentially starts.
Mm-hmm.
Because
count.
there's no more majors in golf. Like there's golf tournaments, but like all the good ones have already been played.
Yeah, and the FedEx Cup is kind of just
Right. Now on a Ryder Cup year, which takes place in August, then it's like, let's freaking go. Like there's no breaks at all. But yeah, that brief period of July, mid-July to Labor Day, where it's just baseball. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
I have to actually spend time with my family now.
Yeah. But that's summer. That's summer, and we're talking about spring.
Sorry.
I will
It's a good
say,
joke.
I will say one thing that I do love about spring is the like the thunderstorms, and not like the summer thunderstorms that you get that are like incredibly dangerous. Like I appreciate a good shower
Yep.
without the like I don't have to run outside in the pouring rain to like put my trampoline back like and wedge it between the house and the fence so that it doesn't blow away, because we're just getting nice little rain showers, and then the kids can go out in their umbrellas and their rain boots and splash around the puddles. Like it's a safe storm,
Yeah.
not a get in the house because there's
Baseball
quarter
size.
size hail. Yeah, like
So you
I
like
appreciate the April showers.
the April showers,
That in turn bring May flowers.
and May suds runs.
True.
I'm excited about spring this year because Suds Run is coming up,
What's
and
the official date?
May 16th.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you're for sure going to be there to help me this year.
We're gonna be podcasting.
Danny's going to be running in it this year. Yeah, she's not going to be because she's going to be very pregnant. I mean, you can't be more pregnant. Just further along. Somebody once told me, you either
I've
not
never
or
thought
you
about
are.
that phrase. You're not or you are.
Yeah. You're either pregnant or you're not pregnant. And so you can't be very pregnant. It's just pregnant.
Further along.
Some old wise Canadian told me
Yeah,
that one
words
time.
of wisdom.
Yeah.
Look, if there's one thing I know Canadians can do, it's play hockey. Sorry.
It's our sport.
Beat that. I will say one of the worst things about spring is for me, in terms of the seasonal beers, I do think it's the weakest time of year.
I agree.
Because they can't decide if they want to be a like dark sit by the fire winter beer
Yep.
or a summer like lemon ale, like it's hot on the golf course and you're sweating, refreshing kind of beer. Like I feel like springtime's the worst time for,
They need a lavender beer.
which is ironic because the porch rocker comes out in the spring.
Yeah.
But
They need a lavender beer.
yeah,
Like lavender or dandelion or, yeah, I mean, that's one thing I hate about spring.
dandelions. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But they need like their own flavor for spring.
I will also say, and this is something that my daughter literally asked me today as we're sitting on the porch enjoying the 80-degree weather. By the way, it's supposed to be 90 degrees Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's gonna feel like summer. But no, we're on the porch today.
Yep.
And my daughter goes, "Hey, Dad, are there flies in spring?" And I was just like, "Well, I mean, yes, technically." And sure enough, like a fly is like the reason she asked is because the flies flying around us, like with all the we were eating out lunch out on the porch.
Was it a great big fly too?
No, although
No.
we've had those in our
Yeah.
house, which I've learned those aren't actually flies; they're called something else, and it's literally a winter thing. Like
What?
We'll discuss after the show.
What the hell?
Long story short, the reappearance of bugs.
Yeah.
Like that is one of the worst. Like summer's obviously the worst of it
Yeah.
because you get the millers that come to your house, and you get the June bugs, and you get the mosquitoes and the flies. Like summer's the worst time.
Sorry.
But when
Hold-
you see
hold
all
on.
the bugs, it's like,
I was
no,
really
like, we were
hoping that when you said, yeah, the Millers come to your house, I was like, I really hope somebody's listening is not a Miller. Like their last name. The damn Millers come back every
damn
freaking
Millers.
summer.
every spring, here
I
come
hate
the
'em.
millers.
Warm weather, they come a travel.
But like it's true. I hate like that initial wave of like, they're
Yeah.
back. Like here come the bugs.
Until the first frost. Yeah, that was gonna be my first or second thing, whatever it is, of spring that I hated. It was also kind of funny because I said the first thing I love was everything coming back, like greening up, but that brings
Yep.
the bad.
Yes.
Bugs.
This is the bugs.
Like I saw my first wasp the other day too. And I
Oh,
was like, great,
already?
cool, yes.
Golly, Hannah, what do
And
you
they
hate
always
about
get into
spring?
our bathroom.
Hate about spring?
Yeah. Is there anything that's the worst thing ever about spring?
Grief adversaries.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that's specific.
That's specific
For
to
you,
me,
but yes.
I can't really think of anything like generic or.
Pollen.
Oh yeah, we don't like the
I was
pollen.
gonna say allergies have been whooping my ass over the last week.
Yep.
I don't have that same problem. Like it doesn't affect me the way that it affects you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These asthma attackers.
I'm happy for
you
you.
know.
I'm literally going to the doctor on Friday to re-up my inhaler because it's time.
Oh, the best thing is like to wear like just a light hoodie jacket in the morning and sandals,
Yes.
Yes,
which is totally what I did today.
The reverse fall.
Yes,
It's a vibe.
I love it.
yeah.
I love it.
Fall is preparation for cold. Spring is a good like. I still want to enjoy the jacket that I don't ever have to wash.
Yeah.
But like you said, like I can maybe throw on a pair of shorts, or I can throw on my flip flops.
It's like the reverse of going into
Instead of a
to
beanie,
winter.
I'm wearing a hat.
Yes.
Like
know-
it's yes.
You know, like it's the reverse of going into winter.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
in the winter, you wear jeans, but you might wear a short sleeve shirt and a vest.
Correct. Yeah.
And so, like in the fall or in the spring, we just reverse that. And we like, you know what? Our legs need some sunshine.
Yes.
So we're gonna wear some shorts.
Yes.
I'm gonna put a jacket on though.
I don't wear shorts in October and November, but I do wear them in March and April.
Yeah.
The weather's the same,
Yeah. It's same stuff.
but for some reason,
The
Everything's
mentality
dying.
of
right? I put on pants as it gets colder, and I
Yeah.
put on shorts as it gets warmer.
Sun's going away.
Even though the
Put the pants
temperature is
on.
the same, I could wear the same outfit both days. 65, 70 degrees.
It's just reverse.
No big deal. But yes, you are 1000% right. I dress differently
I like
in the
this.
spring than I do this fall.
What I love doing is making a mental note in the fall at what temperature people start wearing coats.
Yep.
Ah,
And, you know,
yes.
As you know, because we're acclimated to the heat,
Yep.
and then as spring comes around, you start looking at what temperature people start taking their jackets off
Or wearing
Yes.
shorts.
or wearing shorts.
What have
start
you found?
taking people start taking like winter clothes off way sooner and way colder temperatures because we've acclimated to the
Yeah,
cold
I
over
would
the course
agree.
of the winter.
Like 50 degrees.
Yeah, like in fall, everybody complains about the first 60-degree day. Like, man, it's so cold.
Yep.
I need my
I
coat.
agree.
It's so cold. And then
Putting
spring
the
comes
jacket
around.
on.
Yeah, spring comes around, 55 degrees. Man, it's so warm today. Don't even have to wear a
Yep.
Sipe,
jacket.
would you like to guess what the temperature was on the birthday weekend?
Was it 71 that day?
I think that was the high, but
Yeah.
yes, technically we're like 65 to 70.
Yep.
Do you know what I wore that day?
Shorts.
Correct. Do you know what I wasn't wearing on, like, let's just say November 3rd? I was not wearing shorts, even
Yep.
though it was probably 68 degrees outside.
Do you know what I was wearing that weekend? I was wearing thermals underneath my pants because I knew that 71 was a gosh darn lie. And it was windy as crap that day. And guess what? I didn't ever sweat. It was awesome. It was beautiful that day.
Oh, like on the birthday weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The same golf weekend.
No. My point was,
Yeah.
no, I fully agree with
Yeah.
Fred. Is like the first 60-degree day in the fall sucks. The first 60-degree day in the spring is like, hell yeah, let's go.
Dude,
love it.
what was even funnier was I went over to Mark's house that morning before we went to the golf course, and he was like, "You're wearing pants?" I was like,
Oh yeah,
It's like-
because I knew it was gonna get warm.
"Yeah, it's 52 degrees right now. I'm wearing pants."
Nope, I had shorts on.
I would have been like shorts and a hoodie and maybe tennis shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "No, I'm wearing pants all day."
I might have grabbed
fantastic.
a blanket because it is cold on the golf cart itself.
The only
Right.
reason I didn't take off my pullover was because I was playing so well that I didn't want to like screw
You
anything
don't
up.
want to jinx yourself.
Yeah,
He was. Too.
no, but I was
was.
like getting toasty,
Yep.
Yeah.
and I was just like, nope, like I'm keeping this on because I'm playing good.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
It was a good day.
fully agree with you, Fred. Love it.
I don't have any of the worst. Like spring's a good time.
Spring is a good time.
It's a really good time.
I will say spring for me is also enjoyable for a multitude of reasons. Number one, anniversary happens in the spring.
Yep.
April 23rd. Me and my wife are taking our 10-year anniversary trip, which we're looking forward to next month. It's
To
also
the great state of Michigan.
well,
Almost Canada.
You gotta go play hockey.
we are. By the way, I don't even think I told you this. One of our stops along the way, I'm finally going to Lambeau, baby.
Hell yeah.
Going to Lambeau Field in Green Bay,
Yes.
Wisconsin. Woo! Like
That's awesome.
Super excited. I've only ever been to 3 football. I've seen other football stadiums.
Yep.
I've seen the Chicago Bears stadium.
Yep.
Technically, I guess I have been in the Colts stadium, but it wasn't for a game. It was
yeah.
for other things. I've seen MetLife Stadium in New York. New Jersey. Let's be honest.
Yeah, dumb.
I've seen Foxborough Stadium, and I've technically been on the outskirts of it because that's where their like pro shop is and everything like that. But I will physically walk in Lambeau Stadium, like sit in the bleachers. Like that's it. Like I'm super excited. It's gonna be really great. But no, I was going to say, and now the thought went fleeing out of my brain.
Lambo.
No, what did you say beforehand?
Canada,
No,
going to
Going to
Michigan.
no. Like your last thing. What was your last thing for spring?
Oh,
Now I can't remember. Great podcast.
yep. Hold on.
All the professionalism we do, not in this moment.
What was I talking about? The
Didn't have very many negatives.
the reverse of fall. And then I was talking.
No, you
That's
had
the
something else,
beginning.
but
Yeah, sorry.
and now it's gone. But it's
Welcome to the front porch.
cool. Yeah, hey,
Where
ooh,
thoughts come and leave as fast as.
Actually, that's
One of the better parts of
hold
spring.
on
Yeah.
because this
Probably
does
number
affect
one.
the podcast. The post-podcast cigarette much nicer in the spring than it is in the wintertime. Because that is one of the worsts of the winter.
Yes.
It is one of the bests
Of the spring.
in
Of
the spring.
Yep.
It's
I would
post
agree.
podcast cigarette. No, I do enjoy yes, like the ability for like the kids to go outside and play and stuff like that, because there is a sense of cabin fever when it comes to the winter time. So like even
100%.
today, like being able to just let's all go outside. And we're still very like, you have to stay where we can see you. But like our job as parents is a little easier because they just ride their bike up and down the block, like
Yep.
that sort of stuff, or you go to the park. And now they're all old enough that we can essentially sit on the bench and just watch them play if we want to. And even like the spring sports, like I'm shocked you haven't said this yet, but
Oh
like
yeah, track season,
yeah,
dude.
Track.
Wow.
like
Golly.
so, literally
It's track season. It's the best
literally
season
teaching
of
my
all.
son pole vault, which I'm not a big track guy, but like for my son, like I will say, like pole vault is like a fun event to watch,
Oh, dude, it's so cool.
and so I do enjoy. So I do enjoy that side of things. Not so much like baseball season and stuff, but again, it's golf season. The end of basketball season, that sort of stuff. Like it's always really enjoyable.
You got to check out this dude after he was doing some crazy stuff today, and I have a couple drills I want to show you. But anyway, yeah,
There
yeah,
you go.
pole vault, dude. It's track season, best time of the year. Anyway, dude, I'm stoked. I'm so happy that Reese still wants to pole vault. Like,
Oh yeah, no,
He is so close
Katie
being
asked if
really,
he
really
wanted to
good.
maybe get back into baseball, and he was like, "I'm really kind of into pole vault, mom."
dude, he is so close to being like really good. Like
There you go.
a few different changes, and he's gonna be jumping really high. So
Is
I'm
his coach working with him?
no, not at all. I'm not working with him. Yeah. The other thing with a best of spring is that like pretty much every day is running weather.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, I took up running last year, and yeah, this part of the year is beautiful for running. You don't have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you don't have to run at 10 o'clock at night.
So this is one that's not helpful for you, but it's helpful for me.
Okay.
It's the end of bushy beard season
Oh, yeah.
because I can't grow a good bushy beard, but you know who can? The guy sitting to my left, aka you're right.
And it's about to come off.
Exactly, because it gets a little warm outside, and it's a little too furry.
Yep.
It becomes scruff season, and that's my season, baby. Scruff
I
season.
do like scruff season, to be honest. The only reason I still have it right now is because I'm going to New York next week.
There you go.
And I'm just expecting some really cold days up there. Well, although who knows? Mother Nature's drunk. I think we mentioned that last week.
Yeah. No.
yeah.
What was it, like 30 degrees 2 days ago?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be 90 on Friday.
Yeah.
Welcome to Kansas,
Dude, it was like 10 degrees on Sunday.
Well, wind chill wise,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
probably.
All right. Any other best worst of spring?
I know I had one, but it fleed in my brain when we were talking about whatever it was we were talking about. So, nope. We're good.
Any closing comments on the podcast?
Easter's in spring. We didn't even mention that.
Wow.
Jesus Christ has risen today.
And it is early this year, so.
Yeah.
It
No,
is.
Easter.
look, I will say in terms of holidays, like Easter's great, St. Patrick's Day is great,
Yep.
Mother's Day is great, but like it's not as good as like
Winter.
Father's Day,
in the summer.
Christmas, 4th of July,
I'll just go ahead and say it.
first weekend of football.
The Reese's Easter eggs,
Oh,
Oh, sure.
they hit better and differently than the trees, the hearts, and the pumpkins.
I would agree.
They slap.
The egg chocolate peanut butter ratio.
You know what's
Yep.
ironic though? The Christmas chocolate covered marshmallows are better than the Easter chocolate covered marshmallows.
I disagree.
I really enjoy the Christmas one. The marshmallow Santas are better than the marshmallow eggs, in my opinion.
Oh, I disagree. Now, if we're talking chocolate covered pretzels, whole different story.
It's gonna spark a like slushy snowball
Dude.
debate.
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
Already know.
I notice on my Walmart app that the candy bot is a lot more at the Easter time
Yeah.
than it is any other time.
I will say,
because I buy Reese's eggs and Cadbury eggs every time I go to the store.
which the Cadbury eggs. Oh my god.
The minis or the large,
I like the large.
as do I.
Okay. I will say low key underrated candy that like for some reason I'm the only person that seems to love these things.
Don't you dare say Peeps.
No. That's my wife, and you can go talk to her about how
Yeah,
crazy
she's
she
weird,
is.
dude.
The robin eggs.
Ooh.
I love robin eggs, and no one in my family ever wants them, and I'm just like, give them all to me, please.
That's me. Yeah.
Yeah, no, love the robin
Wonderful
eggs.
bits of information that Hannah needs to know.
They're fantastic.
Peeps, robin eggs.
Yeah, no.
Chocolate
if,
flavors.
if you bring
Pretzels.
over peeps and robin eggs, they're going to one person each.
Yeah.
Yes.
Katie gets peeps.
I know
I
where
get the robin
peeps
eggs.
are going because Dad loved Peeps, and so Katie and I have
No.
talked about that.
Yeah,
Gross.
yeah, no. Robin eggs are where it's at.
And then I am your black jelly bean girl, so I know.
You
And-
can have all the colors,
And PD.
or I will take all the colors. You can take the black ones. There you go. Yeah. Oh,
Gross.
black licorice, disgusting.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to season 10, episode 2 of In the Middle podcast. Do we have anything else, Mark?
Sight. I think we're good.
Podcast? No? No? All right. Well, let's get out
Brad,
of here.
any more words of wisdom you do impart upon?
Dude, I
at
can't wait. Prepare for the next one. We're going to have some history.
Oh yeah,
questions.
the 30s, the dirty 30s. They're coming at you.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
How did you get into it?
With the dirty 30s, I feel like tornadoes also weren't invented until the 30s.
True. Or documented.
Just saying.
Because we didn't actually see them on screen until the Wizard of Oz.
Maybe.
Yes.
Or because dust didn't exist until the 30s.
You
With the
know,
dust bowl.
I would.
All
I
right.
would be
Are we
curious
rating
to see
someone?
what the topsoils were like out here pre-30.
I guess we only have
They
one. We
always-
don't have.
They always talked about how good
One more.
how good the topsoils
Huh?
were
Right?
prior to it all blowing
Oh.
away.
Last one.
I would just love to see it.
Yeah. And
Would
like,
love to.
what was crazy is they didn't have the trees
Is there
in the
anything else
30s.
delightful in there?
They didn't. There weren't trees.
Yeah.
There weren't trees prior to that.
Yes, please.
Say what?
So even where out where I'm from, the trees, there weren't trees prior to that.
We're not.
No.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Because like the
Which is crazy of how we had such good soil. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
like all the grassland, like your tall grass, like everybody started tearing up your sod for the like monocrop farms.
Yep.
And like after the invention, it's like in the 30s, well in the 20s, there was the moldboard plows, and then they just turned everything over, and then they developed the one-way disc after that, and everybody used the one-way disc for years and years.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, and the one-way disc is where you have to go the same direction around your entire field, and you can't go back and forth. But it was a minimum tillage disc, and then after that, they came out with the sweep. But it's very interesting, like just growing up in farming and just being able to look at the historical progression from what they had to where we're at now.
Yep.
So interesting.
I'll get it.
So interesting.
I literally bit down on 2 of them, and one of them was not apparently.
Same size. I don't think we raid.
Yeah, we're good.
I think we kill the show.
Well, are you good if I leave that Glimmeran here?
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Oh, it'll get drank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
It was
footage.
honestly, it was
I
damn
actually
good.
need. I need to still try it. Do we still have ice
Yeah,
back there?
yeah, no cup. Danny, would you like some?
I'll try it. Fuck it.
Oh, I love some.
Single malt Scotch whiskey.
Hey Dan, only like one more month. Actually, one more month to the day.
Yeah, we were talking about we gotta buy some. I got cleared by my
Oh, you did? Hell yeah. You haven't bought plane tickets?
Neither has your wife.
Huh?
Neither has your wife.
Yes, she did.
For what?
Because I bought her plane tickets.
Oh, I don't think she knows that.
You better tell her before she buys plane
Yeah, I
tickets.
better.
I'll talk to her tomorrow night.
What do you mean you bought me plane tickets?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Well, it's only this one flight going out, right?
Yeah, it's 9 a.m.
The curve?
on Saturday,
It's all right.
the 18th. And then the return is the 22nd. Yeah. Or is it Tuesday? It might be
I
Tuesday.
believe this man still plays Apex Legends. It's crazy.
Who is it? Oh, Dunkus.
Yeah.
Where are you guys going?
Chicago.
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 You haven't been? Or
No.
To Chicago?
you haven't been to Chicago? Danny, have you been to Chicago?
It's a cool town.
Oh, it's lovely.
Never been.
Did I tell you?
Although the one
scoped
time
it
I
out?
went was like February, so it was
Yeah, no, not.
not
No,
enjoyable.
I went in the summer.
Yeah. Chicago in the summer is probably a
I
really
I can't
nice
remember.
time.
Did you like
Go to a
you
Cubs
like
game.
deep dish?
Right now, I like all food.
Okay.
I'll send bagels.
Illuminati's is the best place for deep dish pizza.
Which one?
Illuminati's?
Ooh, Illuminati's is good.
Can I say something controversial?
You don't like deep dish pizza.
Deep dish sucks.
Dude, I agree.
It's ass.
Dude, New
I'm
York.
Are
sorry.
you thin crust?
Have you?
I'm a
had
New
it
York.
in
No,
I'm a
But
New
like-
York style.
Have you had
style?
authentic deep dish?
I've had
have.
New York
You have to
Okay.
eat.
dish.
You have to eat it with a fucking fork.
Or no, I did have Chicago deep dish.
And you have to
It sucked.
you have to get a fork and fucking just.
It's
It's
That's the point. I want carbs and marinara, and that's it.
You'll love Chicago deep dish.
Hey, yeah, you'll love it then.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's bread
It's
and
just
marinara sauce.
breadsticks. It's just breadsticks with marinara with a little bit of cheese on top.
Rather have breadsticks with marinara than pizza.
It's more like a marinara pasta baked on
I
top
can't
of
talk to
bread with cheese. Like it's yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we need
No.
to talk about the best pizza we've ever ate.
Oh man.
Like that needs to be a topic. I already have mine. I know. What?
Mine's Pizza Shuttle in Lawrence at 3 a.m.
Stop that right
And you're talking
Two. Hold on.
pepperoni and cream cheese, right?
It was
What? No.
It was.
No,
Yep.
you're wrong.
No. Hold on. It might not have been pepperoni, but there was definitely cream cheese on it. And I will say, and because I've mentioned this on the podcast before, is one of the greatest dates of my life was my cheap date with Katie, and we got pizza shuttle and like PBR. Like
Yep.
they weren't even the pounders; they were like the big cans.
Like 32 ounce.
Yeah, like, and we sat on the back of Hilger's townhouse.
Yep.
And we ate pizza shuttle that had cream cheese on it, and drank our PBR like big cans, and it was like one of the greatest dates I've ever had. It was awesome.
Pizza in Kansas is AJ's in Manhattan.
I've heard that actually.
It is really
Wife
good.
is from New York, and her
Ooh.
dad owned a pizzeria. When he was
Ooh.
dating her, they were both going to K-State. She went back to New York. He followed her there, worked at her dad's pizzeria. New York style pizza. Came back, bought AJ's, made it all, and their best pizza is their jalapeno popper.
Oh shit.
AJ's
Jalapeno
is-
popper.
It's
AJ's is
and you can
very
order it
good.
by the slice.
'Kay.
They're all that big.
I'm gonna give a not hot take if you're from the Midwest, but it is a hot take if you don't know it. Like if you're brand conscious,
Okay.
like it's not Chicago deep dish, like that sort of shit.
Casey's.
Oh, hold on,
Casey's good. Okay?
breakfast pizza.
Dude, Casey's breakfast
Casey's
pizza.
breakfast pizza.
It's the
Like,
best.
It's not. It is not a like you just order Casey's breakfast pizza because it's good. Like you have to be in the mood.
Yep.
It has to be not that it has to be breakfast, but you have to be like
Conscious. Like, this is what I'm
or
getting.
like brunch or like you can't order it for dinner.
No.
That's not what you're doing. But like when it's like, oh, you know what sounds good right now? Casey's breakfast pizza, and it fucking delivers every time.
Yep.
There has never been a time it's not delivered.
Yep.
Right.
Do the gravy
Yes.
sauce.
The gravy sauce.
Yeah.
Bro.
Gravy sauce. That's where it's
If you don't do the gravy sauce, what are you doing with breakfast pizza? Really?
Right.
I mean, that's just
Pizza.
that's just pizza in the morning. That's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surprisingly good breakfast in town. Simply Brew.
Mm-hmm.
Get their breakfast at all times of day. Those, what are those cups?
smash cups.
Oh my god.
Smash cups?
I've never been there yet.
Okay.
Simply Brew.
Dude, the burritos are freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Burritos are good.
But
Smash
the
cups
smash
are
cups are out of this world. It has biscuits and gravy,
Ooh.
bacon,
eggs.
and it's all layered in a cup, and they continue to smother it in gravy.
Holy
So
shit.
there's like
All right.
there's
Yeah, you put
there's
some hot
biscuit.
sauce
I'm
on
sold.
that. Oh,
Oh.
Let me describe it to you. Biscuit, sausage gravy, eggs, some bacon, sausage gravy again.
Oh my
Another
god.
biscuit, sausage gravy.
I'm getting the heart.
it's so good.
I'm literally
Point that way, please.
God damn.
We get
A little
those
bit of
things
egg
when
on
we
top.
had on a road trip. 'Cause the containers are also really nice, but they're
Dude, if you had that and breakfast
not-
pizza from Casey's as like
And it's
a
not-
platter,
It's not. It's not a container. You would think a little container.
Yeah.
Container.
Oh shit.
oh,
smaller than
Oh.
that. It's a little smaller than that, but it's decent size that we have smelled one before.
done.
Hey, what are we doing Saturday?
Eating breakfast pizza?
No,
and
does anybody,
fucking-
does anybody have plans Saturday?
We are going to find me a new home.
I actually,
Oh, you're car
unfortunately,
shopping?
am gone Saturday morning.
Are you really?
Why? Do you ask?
I was just saying. This sounds like a really good brunch.
Right.
Like,
We could still do that because we're
We're just going to Hayes.
yeah, we're just gonna go to Hayes and test drive some.
And now, what's your problem?
what are you doing Saturday?
I have a youth ministry conference in the morning, and then we have the Schulte's engagement party.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Brunch
Yeah,
this
I
weekend.
won't be here for brunch.
Damn. All right. What are we doing? I feel like this.
Be definitely getting Casey's breakfast pizza, no matter what happens now.
What about
so
the
good.
weekend after?
Or Simply Brew. Go do Simply Brew. That sounds good. Weekend after.
Which that's not. Yeah, that's the last weekend of. No, that's Easter.
You know,
weekend.
this isn't bad.
It's already Easter
Like
weekend.
It's
isn't it?
I like the other one more, but this isn't bad.
See, this one I just can't.
It's mainly the
Okay.
aftertaste.
Oh, I love
like
The sherry
No, it's
cask,
not.
I don't like.
not?
So you
drinking it.
This
It goes
weekend
down
is the
smooth. It tastes
21st.
fine. It's more the aftertaste.
Yeah, and then the next
I
weekend is
forgot
the
something.
28th,
One of the
Okay.
pros
and then
of
the next
Easter.
weekend
Pros
is the
of spring.
4th,
My
Okay.
pros
which is
is
Easter
April
weekend.
9th.
So
So we have
Oh, well, there you go.
3 weekends.
Happy birthday.
yeah, if
Okay.
we didn't do it this weekend, I don't know about anybody else's.
But
plans,
no, I think it's
but
the.
you could do
I
it
think
on the
it's where
28th.
they aged it in a sherry cask.
Oh, whoops.
Just
What about the weekend after?
No, we're not doing
Ignore that text. Sorry.
What about you? The
that.
weekend
I
after.
don't know if you work.
what
the
day
28th.
of?
March.
March.
I don't think I'm.
Oh yeah, I was trying to plan this, and Rachel's working Saturday.
I think she does
screw
work
it.
Saturday.
Well, yeah.
We could go to the pharmacy.
We could have a brunch at the pharmacy.
Could.
Can we have mimosas in the pharmacy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it in the DME side. It'll be
Just
fine.
do it. Go drink them in my office. I don't care.
Your office is really
I have 4 chairs in that office. And a life-size Jayhawk on the wall.
I need to finish it all.
Make Fred finish his wall.
Well, the only thing that's left is I ordered some newspapers, original newspapers from the game, March Madness game, where they went from like 0 to winning.
Yes.
And
framed.
then framed, and then his wall.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
That's
But
fair.
You've
then
done
I got-
a really cool job with that wall.
Yeah, I did.
Awesome.
And then I
Yeah, I did.
I don't even like KU. I hate KU, but yeah, it's cool.
That's how much she loves you, Fred.
Yeah.
It's an
I was
amazing
actually
wall.
telling one of my clients about that today. She was like, "You must really like him," and I'm like, "Yeah, I've compromised all my molds. I put together a wall. I painted.
You're even
Covered in a
This
KU
is
flavor.
about desperation. Okay, I'm cold.
Their firstborn child's gonna be Mario Chalmers shirts.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I think that we should. Who's that guy you're obsessed with? The self guy.
Bill?
What, Bill?
Yeah. We should just name.
William?
We should just name our kid Bill because then that covers Bill Snyder and Bill Self.
Hey.
Hey, that's not bad.
Hey.
That's a really good compromise.
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, it's kind of.
Good name.
I'm gonna wear purple, but
And that'll be a
you
hol-
can tell people he's named after
No.
Bill Self all you want.
No, that's the thing. That's where it becomes adorable. Is when somebody like comes up to you and they're like, "Oh my God, your baby's so cute. What's his name?" "Oh, Bill." And they're like, "Oh my gosh, is he named after anybody?"
And you both say Bill, and then you say Snyder, and you say Self at the same time, and then you both like look at each other, and they're like, "Never mind."
Bill S.
All the fun we could have with
That's
weddings.
great initials.
Yeah, no, actually no, because there will be no. Okay, here's the problem. Our house we've agreed on is a neutral zone,
Okay.
so we don't
That's-
have any KU, we don't
Yep.
have any K State.
That's fair.
Otherwise, we would end up in divorce. So,
See,
There you
this
go.
is why I can't.
Divorce.
yeah, so his office.
It's not happening.
Well, actually,
Because it has to be Ohio State.
Or anything else.
I had a Jayhawk like printout. It's this tall.
Uh-huh.
It's like a corrugated